Fuck easy. Fuck easy. Fuck easy. I'm here to hurt your feelings, behave and take your beatings. You're not hard, you're not tough, you're just another weak. People know that I'm a threat. Next year it's private checks. I paid my dues, now it's time to make the fucking news. Now I'm here to fucking collect. I never show disrespect, I'm a seasoned vet. I'm speaking to the pussy with titles on his neck. DT trick, you know what's coming next. Good evening, people. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What's going on? What's good out here, people? Man, couple of shockers on the Arsenal transfer rumour front. I'll give it a couple of minutes before I go deeply in on this. Now, it was only, I think, was it last night or the night before when we was live? You can understand. We were talking about the 4 key positions that we badly needed at Arsenal for us to hopefully have a decent season. For me to be a little bit more optimistic. We know I don't like Edu, Arteta, etc. Fresh family, what's going on, my G? Real one in the building. Same evening, my brother. And fire intro. Thank you so much. And Yumi, all the way from Cali as well. But quickly, getting back to where I was going with this. So we were speaking, guys, real ones. The same, and Yumi, of course, fresh get involved. We were discussing key things like we need a goalkeeper. What's going on, Linda? We need a goalkeeper. We need a right back. We need a central midfielder. And we need a quality number 10. Would love a winger as well. So, today, when I wake up, I'm astonished to hear, I'm not going to call it advanced talks. Damn, what happened to the wall? What happened to the wall? Oh, they're right behind. They're behind me. I painted the wall. They're behind me. I painted the wall, and I'm like, fuck, gonna risk putting up fucking hats on the wall. Doesn't the wall look a lot cleaner? A lot nicer. Yeah, I had to paint the motherfucker. It was bothering me. Some little gaps that I could see. Yeah, behind visually, I can see it looks better. Yeah, man, I've been painting today. I've changed twice. Started off today in the home kit. Did you see what I did? I went outside in the home kit, left back in the away kit. I don't know. Yeah, I started just, literally fucking around like that. But guys, what the fuck is going on in Arsenal Towers this evening? Tammy Abraham has been more than mentioned. Fabrizio Romano has mentioned it. It's doing the rounds. It's almost fucking trending everywhere. Literally, the Arsenal fan himself, Tammy Abraham, could be joining the club. Now, with us still having Aubameyang, Lacazette, Nketiah, Balogun, what happens to my boy, Gabriel Martinelli? Now, real ones alert. I've already told you my feelings on what Arteta will do to another kid that I like. Do you know what I mean? True. I don't know. For whatever reason. Do you know what I mean? I like Guendouzi, he goes. I like Saliba, he goes, etc., etc. I like Martinelli. I told you all about a month ago, yeah? If Arsenal was to receive a bid of 30 million for Gabriel Martinelli, he will 1,000% be out the door. Now, more than one media network has been mentioning this as well. What actually does happen to Gabriel Martinelli? Does he become a winger? He's obviously not a striker. What happened to this centre forward training? Fuck all of that. Is Tammy Abraham even better than Gabriel fucking Martinelli? Like, this one for me, this is like code red. This is like Arteta literally trying to wind me up the wrong way. Yeah, I know. I bet it did. Do you know what? I kind of touched the wall and thought, I'm going live in 10 minutes. Do I put the hats up? And I thought, no, fuck that. Bruvs, I think he's a decent footballer. But is he better than Aubameyang? Is he better than Lacazette? Probably not. Well, he's not better than Aubameyang, but I mean, is he slightly better than our 2 young guys coming through? Nketiah and Balogun? Probably. Does that give them less game chance? No hope of fucking being a regular, first team regular? Like, I'm all for signing motherfuckers left, right, and centre, yeah, and spending money left, right, and centre. I think it's what us fans deserve. But we really need to get the right positions in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a whole bunch of shit here, but hold on. Arteta doesn't want anyone who shined on the Emirates. And that was, do you know what? Did you see it was on the tip of my tongue, mate? I just didn't want to say it because I was like, I've said it way too much, and people are thinking, Dan, you're scaremongering. You have an agenda against Mikel Arteta. Fuck you lot, not you lot, but you know what I mean. Saka fan sensational so far, can't fuck with that. And do you know what? That's the God's honest truth right there on the screen from Insane. Comment of the night. We are 5 minutes in. Beat that, because I fully believe this as well. If it wasn't for Saka, literally just been Saka, that really nice guy, the guy that jumps on unicorns and jumps into swimming pools, that really beautiful human being, grade A student. I believe if it wasn't for a lot of them things, this geezer would have been fucked off already as well. So when you say slightly better than Laka, are we talking 5 goals extra a season than Laka? Possibly. Because Laka isn't the biggest scorer of goals, sorry. It just still, for me, doesn't make sense. I'd rather Martinelli given a fair chance. I'd rather Balogun play a little bit of time. And clearly, we have got Aubameyang and Lacazette this season. Lacazette ain't going nowhere. He'll leave on a free next year. I honestly don't understand where this Tammy Abraham deal makes any fucking sense. Goalkeeper, right back. And do you know what? Here's the other one. And this is another one coming from Fabrizio Romano. Unless the Italian dude has just decided to wake up today and talk bollocks about Arsenal. But he also says, the defender Arsenal love, Edmond Tapsoda. Who is saying this all over Twitter? Edmond Tapsoda, the Bayer Leverkusen central defender, 22-year-old. Arsenal have not given up hope and are still making inquiries, looking to sign him. And never sent him off? Well, fuck me. Bang, William Saliba. Bang, bang, bang. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And that could also mean Holding or Mari's in trouble. Fantastic football fucking news on that front. But what the fuck is going on? Shane? Saka become fantastic so far. Arteta can't fuck with that. I think you mean Shane, yeah, obviously, I think you do. But hold on, let's just see. Hold on, people must understand. Laka is more of a shadow striker. He presses the defense and allows the wingers free space to attack from. If you try to force him to play as a classical centre forward, he won't provide. Mate, to be honest with you, I don't think he's the best provider. I don't think his work rate everyone screams about is so amazing. Yes, I say he puts in a shift. I'm just saying, if I gave you 70, 80, 90, 125 grand a week, I bet you'd run like a motherfucker as well. Run, motherfucker, run. If I put 125 grand a week on your table a week, motherfucker, you're going to run, Hussein. And at 57 million, I think there's a massive lack of goals, isn't it? Lack of goals. Like, there literally is just a lack of goals from the guy. I think he's got 13 in his career at Arsenal away from home. I don't know. People like Henry used to score 13 away from home in his first 12 games. This geezer's fucking done it over 4 years. I take your point. Football changing, blah, 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 blah. Bollocks. Goal scorer, score goals still. Yep. And if this was the plan for Saliba, as you know, I love the geezer, never wanted him out. Why did we devalue him? Keep sending him on silly loans. What, we're hoping he blows this year. He's going to have, a year or 2 maximum when he comes back next year. Hold on, let me think. He's been out on 3 loans, no? Hold on, Emery. I'll tell the season. No, this is season 3, isn't it? Yeah, this is season 3 for Saliba Sauce. He got 2 years left on his deal. So when he comes back next season, he's got 2 years or a fucking year left on his deal. That's a bit of a worrier. To be honest with you, no. I have seen some mad scores. I see Holland beat someone 10-3, and one of the Arsenal girls scored 4. So congratulations to her. Why? Have you, girl? You been watching the women's football? I can't lie. I'm not going to lie and start gassing and saying I'm watching women's football. I'm not. For me, Laka and Uber has 1 year to prove they're worthy to play for Arsenal. If not, then sell it. Bro, if they're... Now, me and you agree a lot, but how long do you actually want these guys to have? Like, Lacazette's already done for me. Done. Aubameyang, I'm giving him a blind. That bad last season. I've watched both of his pre-season games so far. Yes, only away at Hibs and Rangers. Fucking disgusting. They're the words, honestly. Fucking disgusting. Especially the Rangers game. He had about 2-3 open goals and he just decided to roll them towards the keeper. So, I swear to God, it looks like he's lost interest and disinterested in the badge and playing for Arsenal. I'm sure he's happy if it's 350 grand a week. Do you know what I mean? But I feel if a decent move come up for him, he'll jump ship immediately. Like, he doesn't look like his body language is all incorrect, mate. Mate, do I think at 32 and hope Aubameyang's going to have one last hurrah and one or two mad last big seasons at Arsenal? I dearly hope so. I'd hate for him to crash out, like, looking like an average player, like, on last season's evidence and the 2 games into pre-season this year. Let's see, innit? As for Laka, he's got 12 months left on his deal. Arsenal ain't willing to offer him one. They said they'll accept an offer. So we've made it clear we don't really want him. So he's going to see out his deal and collect as much money as he can from wherever he can. I don't think he's a guy that cares if he goes China, America, or back to France, as long as the P's right. Lacazette's never been that one for me to dig in that extra 10%. Like, the guy's never really represented France. And for many of them years, he only had Oliver Giroud ahead of him. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think Lacazette, especially being at Arsenal, being the main man, well, he wasn't the main man for long. It was like 6 months and then Uber come, I suppose. In fairness to him, is that what slightly fucked Lacazette up? Possibly. If we're attacking it from that angle, Hussein, then I'm going to run with you there and say maybe Uber coming in fucked Lacazette slightly. But that will bring us back what we were discussing the other day on the stream, which is another amazing point. I'm not saying Wenger wasn't involved in the Aubameyang signing, but at his age, the money it cost, I'm still not saying that was one Wenger kicked down the door and said, I must have this striker at my club and I must have him immediately. Not after 6 months before, spending £57.8 million on Lacazette. None of that, real ones, makes sense to me. Who's with me on that one? And damn, that's a mad rant on them two. And I've still got a lot to get into. I'm going to run into some of the gossip, some of the bits and pieces. Guys, get in the comments as you do. Tammy Abraham, what happens to Martinelli? Get it in the comments, guys. I've already told you before my feeling. 30 million offer for Martinelli, out the door. I'm going to lower that now to 25, 30 million. He'll be out the door. Renato Sanchez, apparently a deal for this guy can get done. He's 23. We know he's flopped in Germany at Bayern Munich. We know he flopped at Swansea in the Premier League. I've seen him play 2 European Championships now, and he is only 23, and he's fucking been amazing in both of them. He carries the Portugal midfield. I know they've got quality in there like Silva and Fernandes, but he's that dog that does the dog work for them. And I don't know. I'm sold by him playing for Portugal, but then I think about Swansea, Bayern Munich. Guys, real ones, please get that into the comments. Now, Arsenal have a master plan. They're going to knock on Leicester's door and try and tempt them with Nathan Miles somehow to get James Maddison. Well, fuck me. Go. You go and speak to Brendan Rodgers. Don't have an Irish word. Let's see what he says about that. Because I'm not fucking thinking that's going to shake Leicester up too much. Apparently, they have inquired about Nathan Miles. Oh, bollocks. I don't think that's true either. But we shall see. Aston Villa have made a concrete offer for Leon Bailey. Now, I've always said we need another winger. This guy is a speed to the Jamaican international. Again, it's only been in Germany. I'd love to take him on loan for a season. See, there you go. I'm not really a guy that's up for loan. But you see a guy like this fucking Leon Bailey, I'd have him on loan all season long. All day long. All season long. All day long. Just like that. Because you know what? I wouldn't really be looking to risk money on a geezer from Germany again. Like we've done that before, haven't we? We've seen how that went. And you know what? The Bundesliga, no wonder a lot of these English kids are running out there and shining. Good luck to them, but fuck. We've had this Jadon Sancho conversation as well. Where is Lee Akers and Mr. Usman tonight? Anyway, where was I? Smith Rowe, apparently the deal is nearly been done. Yeah, that's all. That's literally brilliant comment. So Arsenal not going to Florida. No, they're not. COVID situation breakout at the club apparently. Inter Milan have also pulled out of that, guys, interestingly enough. So I take it that 14 tournament is going to be played off of a final. Everton versus fucking whoever was there, whoever else was there. And Villa, yeah, brilliant comment. Spending that Jack Grealish money. Why isn't that money coming from Arsenal Football Club? Why haven't we just flung it on the table to get the Jack at the football club? But Smith Rowe, apparently the deal is nearly done. I'm getting bored of hearing it, but wonderful stuff. Sheffield United, media sources are claiming they're willing to accept £32 million for Aaron Ramsdale. Goodness, please, let's get these comments up and let's get flying into this. And Xhaka is still close to a move to Roma. Apparently, he's due at training next week. Well, fuck me, if they offered an adequate amount of money, cunts due at training. What money is on the table for Arsenal Football Club? Talking about another motherfucker who earns too much money, Hector Bastard Bellerin. Jesus. Inter Milan are willing to take our catwalk queen on loan for a season. Will they insert an obligation in it? No. But they said they'll have an option to buy. Fucking fantastic. Man United have stole ahead of Arsenal in the hunt for Navas, of Wolverhampton. What do you think, guys? Nikolaj Muller, the next Ibrahimovic. He's going out to FC Köln on loan in Germany. Koln Köln on loan in Germany. I think that could be a decent move. I don't know if they're a Bundesliga club anymore or in fucking Bundesliga 2, whatever they call it. But whatever, let's have a look. I'll be. Oh yeah, I don't watch other games, but I will be keeping an eye on FC Köln next season to see how Nikolaj Muller does. Arsenal and Brighton are chasing a Chelsea kid. His name is Timo Liverento. Never heard of him before. Don't know why they're getting rid of him. The last time they got rid of the kid and he come to us was Eddie Nketiah. So I don't know. But Arsenal and Brighton apparently are chasing the Chelsea kid Timo Liverente. Leon Bailey. I've already mentioned him. Gunners, would you take a punt on this geezer on a loan? Apparently, Villa are looking at a loan deal, but ain't shy of putting down a cash money offer for him. Liverpool lead the race for Osam Awar. Apparently, Arsenal pulled out. Apparently, Arsenal big 22 million. Let's go with we've pulled out at the moment, yeah? Odegaard, Arsenal are still in for this geezer. We're still being asked, we've asked Real Madrid to be kept informed on everything that's going on throughout their pre-season. There was another one just before I come on. There's two, basically. Another striker, K.O. George, 19-year-old Santos striker, has been linked with Arsenal and Chelsea today. We've been linked with this geezer for a full 6, 7, 8, 9 months. If he's any decent, please, I beg you, Arsenal, get him instead of Abraham. Let's get the little young Brazilian Santos guy. Fuck Abraham. I'm not up for this geezer called Tammy. And yeah, the last bit on Tammy. Apparently, we might be able to sneak him on loan, but with an obligation to buy him for just over £30 million at the end of next season, which probably would tempt the Arsenal board to fucking do a deal. Now, where are we? Right, we're going around for 30 when Onana is available for 10. Is Onana available? I've never literally heard Ajax say, yeah, we want rid of our guy. They've backed him so far through this drug scenario, so I never knew where that story come from. I never honestly believed there was not much fabric in it either, to be honest with you, Hanumi. And as far as bullshit talks and wankers walk, I think that was just another one of them. Do you know what I mean? Possibly his agent wanted Ajax to show him a bit more love, give him a new contract, even though he's a drugs bastard, even though he's a drugs cheat, etc. If they're going to sign him, he's not coming to be back up to Leno. Most certainly not. So I think Arteta will say it nicely to them at the start of the season. Guys, this is a 50-50. You're both going for it. But I think he will then also take Ramsdale to one side and say, you are starting the season as number one. Only you can fuck it, son, as we've just paid over £30 million for you. Now, I was looking at Ramsdale statistically. I looked at Tavares' stats. I think he played about 30 games in total for Benfica. Lokonga, he has been playing football. I think he played 33 games last season in the Belgium top flight. And I think he played 24 games the season before. Lokonga is a guy that's been playing football. Tavares, obviously, I don't know. At 21, I'm sure he should have broken into Benfica's team. Who the fuck are Benfica? But we'll see. He scored a tidy goal at Rangers. Brilliant news. Right, but sorry, getting straight back to Ramsdale. Yeah, Ramsdale's an interesting one. Like, I really would be talking to West Brom first, seeing if we can get a cheaper deal for Johnson. Loan with an obligation, loan with an option to buy. Say, come on, West Brom. He's in the England setup. He doesn't want to be in the Championship. Like, can't we pressure one of them into some sort of loan? And if they do fantastic, then obligation to buy after 20 games, after something, after just fucking performing well. Like, if that's the sort of deal we're looking to for Tammy, for fuck's sake, I can't even say his name. If that's the deal we're looking to for Tammy, surely we must be looking at one of these championship keepers and saying, do you know what? Only they can fuck it. Leno, we know, has got 2 years. He'll have a year after next season. They both battle. Leno gets the arsehole because he's lost his place to a championship goalkeeper, geezer. Fair enough. You fuck off back to Germany. We've got our new number one. Then next season comes the next time when we're looking for our next Anana, etc. Because we've obviously got our Ramsdale or our Sam Johnson, possibly, who would have come in this season and stamped their authority all over the Arsenal first team shirt, you'd like to think. But this Ramsdale statistically as well, sorry, I'm jumping from thing to thing. Looking at Ramsdale statistically, he was the second most prone motherfucker to be at direct, what's the word that I'm looking for? Basically, fuck ups leading directly to goals. He was the second fucking top motherfucker in the Premiership that done that last season. Premier League that done that last season. Bang, 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 bang. Lokonga is Guendouzi's replacement. Most certainly, bruvs. Most certainly. What's going on, Els? Real one? How are you, bruvs? How's Southampton? Where all the hats gone? Just behind me, bro. No panic. I just painted the wall, man. They just sat there. I can't put them all back up in case. Am I buzzing? Did I hear it going on? I can't be putting hats back up when the fucking wall might be a little bit wet. So, yeah, bollocks said that. But I'm going to get into this one more time. Please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Right, Arsenal, Tammy fucking Abraham. First things first, what happens to Gabriel Martinelli? I think I did hear my door. 1 second, people, yeah? Now I'm seeing lights. Huh? Alright, maybe I'm not seeing my door, people. Who knows? Sorry, right, guys. What does honestly happen to Gabriel Martinelli if Arsenal are to pursue a deal for Tammy Abraham? Like, I already can see this guy getting binned. Guendouzi, Saliba style. Oh man, like, is it just every player I like that's going to be fucking gunned down, or is it the Emery link really and truly? He's stamping all over, and now slowly he's getting Leno out. There's another guy that was obviously signed under the Emery regime, because I don't understand why. And look, Bergkamp, I need you to get the fuck involved in this year before I even read whatever you've said, yeah? With Nketiah, Balogun, Lacazette, Aubameyang, 4 strikers, why are we buying a geezer called Tammy from Chelsea? It makes zero sense to me. And there's another big waste of money. Do you know what? I wouldn't call him exactly a waste of money. I think he's madly overpriced. I would bring him in on loan with some kind of obligation to buy if he bangs, if he plays over 20 games. I'd also be being a little bit fucking stingy. I'd be looking to do a similar deal with Sam Johnson. In fact, I'd be looking at Sam Johnson first. If I was looking at both of them goalkeepers from last season, I personally think Sam Johnson was the better goalkeeper. I like Sam Johnson. Who did he play for? Just before the tournament started, he played for England. And that game there, right there, I kind of thought, right, I've liked this geezer for a minute. And judging on that game, I was saying he should have been given the England number 1 shirt over Jordan Pickford. Yes, I probably did say that. Am I right? Possibly not. That's a story for a different day. What I'm saying is I was more than alerted to Sam Johnson. Who the fuck, and you, me, look Bergkamp, one of you don't get on that. Who the fuck did he play against? The Sam Johnson. Yeah, 2 seasons, 2 relegations. Damn right, bro. Fucking damn right. Let me see what Lynn Bergkamp said first of all. I fucking hate living in the city. Said, man, fucking car alarms going off all night. Cunts playing loud music. What the fuck is it? I had a fucking gun sometimes. Wow, the geezer's mad. He's pissed. Yeah, bro. That's just living around. Bro, that's when you're from that ends, bro. Martinelli, Laka, Uber, all are better than fucking Tammy. Exactly. And this is what I am saying. And do you know what I have a sneaky feeling, bros? I have a sneaky feeling on this one. We'll loan him. We'll convince Chelsea somewhere we ain't got the keys, but we'll loan him with an obligation to buy the bastard. Now, unless he has to play 25 games and we do one dirty tactic and play him for 24 games or something, do you know what? I don't see why this is happening. We've got Gabriel Martinelli. We've got Uber. We've got Laka. And then you've got the 2 fucking young kids. You've got Nketiah and Balogun. Where does this guy feel he needs Tammy? We haven't addressed the goalkeeper. We haven't addressed right back. We haven't addressed central midfield properly. We've got Lokonga. Congratulations. Is he really the guy to play fucking 38 games alongside Thomas Partey next season with only El Neni as backup? Like, fuck me. That's got 12 written all over it if that's the way. We need one banging central midfielder before we even fucking enter this season. But we're linked with fucking Tammy. Fuck. Like, am I seeing this right? And here's another joke. We're also linked. Don't forget, we get Saka as a striker. What was that from WB? Hold on. Lindy, I'm going to move to the countryside. I can't be dealing with these dickheads and smackheads. I'm loving it. Lampard is quiet in the countryside. Right, don't forget, you got Saka as a striker. Bro, Saka could be doing all sorts for us next season, bro. He's going to have to be the miracle man. Like, I'm not sure. Like, Edmundo Tapsoda, it's coming out from Fabrizio Romano has tweeted. He has tweeted, Arsenal love this centre-half from Bayer Leverkusen. Not that I'm opposed to buying centre-halves. I think we've been terrible in defence for years. But it makes me wonder, why did we just shoot Saliba in the bollocks? But anyway, apparently we still love this guy. He hasn't confirmed if he'll make a move this season, but he did say Arsenal have been monitoring this guy over the long term. And it might not even be a short-term thing. They are still monitoring this guy with a future hope of buying him, which I think to myself interesting. But that's still an ever central defender. We're still linked with Tammy. Where is the goalkeeper, right back, central midfielder? And where's the quality number fucking 10? Like, fuck me. We're actually dickheads for passing up on Onana for 7 million and going for Ramsdale for 30 million. But bro, I just said to Hagumi, was this guy ever honestly really available? Listen, they dealt with him through half of his drug cheat fiasco. I think that probably was agent talk looking to get the motherfucker a new deal. I honestly can't see where there was mad fabric behind that. Because it said between 7 and 10 million, it would have been more than just Arsenal coming in for him. Drug cheat or no fucking drug cheat. Other clubs would have been aiming around this guy. So for me, I think that was an agent looking for him to get a bumper new deal. Maybe he's got it. Who knows? But I never actually thought that was a real serious one. I thought we'd go more like what WB said, like something like a more older, experienced goalkeeper. Do you know what? Rather than that, though, some dodgy geezer coming in from Spain, you know what I mean, at 32 for 10 million. Yeah, I'd rather go for them Championship boys, in all honesty, even though they're going to cost a bit more. And do you know what? Sam Johnson, I think, is a fucking good goalkeeper. Ramsdale, overrated. 2 relegations in a row, as Els quite rightly pointed out. But he's still not a disaster. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Arsenal will become a better... Oh, God. Oh, did I really say that? But yeah, Sam Johnson's the better goalkeeper. And do you know what? If we're going to play anything close to 30 million, it's surely got to be Sam Johnson, the guy that we go snooping around. Have you heard anything about Willian leaving? Bros, I read a couple of things about him today, which I wasn't even going to justify mentioning, but congratulations on that, I mentioned it. And apparently, yes, Arsenal are actively trying to find a solution for this guy. He's willing to leave as well, but he's not willing to leave just for any kind of contract. We've already proved that with the deal in America. So if a deal that comes up correct for Willian, he said he's happy to go. If a deal that comes up that isn't correct for Willian, he's delighted to stay for 180 grand for another 2 seasons at Arsenal Football Club. That's pretty much where we stand with Willian. Dan, your contracts are spot on. You were the first ever to say, we need to get Ben White. Thank you so much. Bang, fire, 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 fire. Yes. Thank you so much for that, bruvs. I wish other people would notice this, but you know what? My real ones have said, you know what? I'm fucking delighted at that. And you know what? That was a lot to do with me wanting to notice it. I wanted the guy, I must admit. I started getting, when I started thinking, oh, Dunk, he's 30. Do you know when I started going, we needed English defenders only? Like, I've had enough of these Bellerins and blah, blah, blah. I started thinking, fucking, I didn't know we'd start decorating a whole team full of English. Max Aarons, Ben White, who was we linked with as well. Madison. Got Chambers, got Holding. Fucking, I was thinking he's trying to make this a pure English 11. Good or not, whether they're near the England team or not, fuck him. He just wants 11 English gazers. Saka, Smith Rowe. But, yeah, cheers for that, Hagumi. And you know what? That was one contact. He basically did just say Arsenal are definitely going for a central defender. And he just did say, he goes, what you've been saying about English, he goes, don't rule that out. And I goes, who are we talking about? Ben White? He smiled and he said he didn't know. So I just decided to sort of run with that. That's where that story come from, brother, and that's the God's honest truth, as you know. PSG have got 9 keepers more. I'm sure we can get a decent one for about 10. Yeah, they don't need them goalkeepers for about 10 years. They got fucking Donnarumma. Unbelievable. Sigurdsson. Oh, fuck me. You just said it as well. Yeah, Sigurdsson. Yeah, mate. What a fucker. That's going to proper come out soon as well, whatever he was up to. Do you know what I mean? The little girl's going to be screaming right about now. He took me here. He took me to fucking Iceland. Literally. Oh, God, why? He's from Iceland, everyone, chill. I reckon we have to pay Willian to leave like Ozil and Mustafi. Or we're just done with him as a squad player, bros. We haven't actually got bundles of wingers. Saka, Pepe. I think Martinelli's the next to be bang persecuted. So who knows? We actually might need this cocksucker certain games next season because Pepe, Saka can't play every single game. Who else we got for the wing? To go on the wing? Are we going to start doing one of them Smith Rowe on the wing ones? We know he's far better than number 10. Who does he play for? Everton. I reckon Chambers. Yes, so do I, bros. I'm panicking. I'm having a heart attack. I don't think we're going to get a right back seriously in the club. He's going to go Cedric Chambers, Tierney Tavares as the 2 left backs, White holding the 2 right footers, Gabriel Mari the 2 left footers. Slightly better, but not delighted. It'll look just better for me. Saliba, White, and then whatever the other 2 left footers. Gabriel, yeah, sweet. Pablo Mari. Still not convinced about this geezer. He's a liability. That's gonna happen. Bellerin isn't fucking off any time. Nah, he's definitely out. He's kind of made it public now. He wants to go and he's looking for a new challenge. Just no one wants to put money down for him, have you mean? And the only fucking club that actually do want a piece of him don't want him with a loan. Well, they want him on loan, but with no kind of obligation. Basically, they're sending him back next year. Which what the fuck is the point of that? At the very best, we sting the club for a loan fee. Fuck. Yep, I'll tell you the club. Oh, fuck, I did forget Nelson when I was shouting out winners there, though. Nelson and Maitland Miles, there has been rumoured we could offer them as a make-weight to Leicester. I'm sure Leicester don't want Nelson or Maitland Miles, but who knows. Maitland Miles, possibly. Maybe he's that kind of workhorse Brendan Rodgers would like. A guy that can play a number of positions, possibly. In fact, I wouldn't rule that one out. Brendan Rodgers does like a guy that can fucking play in a couple of... Yeah, do you know what? Maybe Maitland Miles. Could we do a deal? 50 million plus Maitland Miles? I'd have that, guys. What do you think? 50 million plus Maitland Miles? But yeah, absolutely sickening. Brilliant comment from Lung Burkamp. Wonderful. And the fans that back Arteta are keeping us eighth, most definitely, bros, because I'm still hearing far too many of these geezers. Dan, well, someone come at me on Twitter, Lung Burkamp. Maybe you could have been a geezer that might have said this. Dan, this is the last transfer window I'm having off of him. I'm totally the same mindset as you if he doesn't get it right this window. I know, well, mate, we'll have to see if he's back first. He did say it's about a month ago. I goes, well, let's see if he's back first, number one. I goes, number two, what do you qualify as his players? Like what, just because we could bring in Tavares and Lokonga, how do you know they're definitely his players? All right, I'm pretty convinced Lokonga is. Obviously, it's come from one of his pals being Vincent Kompany. Ben White, all right, that probably is his signing. Congratulations. So, yeah, he probably is putting a bit of a stamp on the team. But then, yeah, he still has to get other liabilities out and then still get a couple more players in. Fucking right back, fucking goalkeeper, fucking central midfielder, fucking quality number fucking 10. Which amazes me, even though I'm delighted with the Ben White deal. As Hanyumi, me have already said it. I like him, wanted him, always said we should get an English centre-half, someone old-fashioned, bang, kick the ball away if in doubt, no fucking around. No, let's do this pretty thing, David Luiz, let's pass it across the box, la la la. Ben White ain't doing that. He's fucking that up onto the halfway line. Fucking blinding stuff. That's exactly what I want to see. Bullshit. Now, central midfield, guys. Lokonga, Thomas Partey, El Nini. They're the 3 central midfielders. Have I missed anyone that we've got on our books? Willock, perhaps. In fact, the more the transfer window goes on, I actually fancy Willock to stay now because I think Arteta is going to get all decisive and think, do you know what? I can try him as a number 10. I can play him as that traditional number 8, box to box, up and down. Or, again, if he doesn't get a number 10, who knows? He might try his luck down the season with Smith Rowe and Willock playing as slide number 10s. Smith Rowe can obviously play the number 10. I'm sure Willock at push could probably adapt to the number 10 shirt. Is he good enough? Fuck me. Ooh. Martinelli has to play striker next season. None of this Tammy Abraham bullshit. Well, mate, I have a feeling I've got this fucking sneak. Do you know when a deal is going to about to annoy me? Yeah, like the Saliba thing, etc., etc. Yeah, Martinelli soon to be dashed out of the club, and this will be for Tammy. If my guy Gabriel Martinelli goes out, how much more are we going to be mugged off? Like if this one happens as well, and remember, Hangimi, where are you? I called this one a good 4 to 6 weeks ago. I said after Saliba was persecuted by this club, the next big name youngster to go will be Gabriel fucking Martinelli. And this is another one I've called people. And if it happens, fuck, I've said I've done over William Saliba and I'm still not done yet. So do you know what? I don't know. Like, I'm still going to support the club. Am I pissed? Yes. Is it just me that sees it? No, you guys are seeing it as well. Like, what in the fuck? If we honestly bin this kid, or if he goes on loan this season, I think it'll be beneficial for him to play a full season. This full season talk. So what? If Saliba gets injured for 6 games next season, we're going to come back. We're going to give it the same. Well, the 6 games he missed over Christmas was crucial. So the only alternative is for him to go to France for 12 more months. Then fuck off. Like, oh my god. Oh man. And Gabriel Martinelli is next, guys. That's the biggest feeling I've got. Like, that's the one I'm guaranteeing you guys tonight. Danny AFC TV, whatever the fucking date, today's time and date. It's just gone midnight on the Thursday, the 22nd of July. I'm saying Gabriel Martinelli will be the next big name casualty of King Cunt Arteta's trust the process cocksucking routine. And thank you for that, Hanyumi. I'm sure most people don't doubt me, man. I don't make it up as I go along, but I'm sure you don't, guys. But these are predictions I don't want to be making about my club. Guendouzi, good enough to play for us? Yes, at least squad player. At 25, he's tiny in there. He played 49 games in a row under Emre. Listen, I was never screaming for him in that 49-game run, like, do you know what I mean? But I always knew there was a good footballer in him. Same way we know there's a good footballer in William Saliba. And we all know for a fact we've seen it more than once with Gabriel Martinelli. So what the fuck is going on there, guys? I'm bollocking myself and shitting myself to just imagine. Guys, please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. We're flowing through the first 37 minutes. Because obviously I'm in the comfort zone of all the real ones. No pagans and haters tonight. Fantastic news. Shouts out to you all. Linda, Lumberkamp, Hanyumi, WB, Lee Akers, don't know where you're at tonight, but shouts out to you. Shouts out to Blazer, Kamala, don't know where you're at tonight, but shouts out to you. Tiger King Forum and everyone that ain't on tonight, but shouts out to you all. You're all real ones. Man. KO George, guys. Santos striker, linked with Arsenal and Chelsea today. Why wouldn't we take a punt on a young Brazilian? What does Edu do? Is he not fucking Brazilian? Didn't he work with the Brazilian national team and young Brazilian players before he arrived at Arsenal? Who the fuck has he brought from over his way of the fucking world? I'd like to see a couple of Brazilians. Fuck it. I don't care if one's 18, one's 17, one's called fucking Pablo fucking Escobar fucking Santana. Get him a fuck over and let me see what he can do. I don't care if the other one's called fucking Rodrigo Martinelli. Bring him the fuck over. Let me see what he can do. I don't give a fuck if his name is KO George. Bring him the fuck over. Let me see what he can do. Tammy fucking Abra fucking Tammy. Guys, when we're talking about this geezer, can we only address him as Tammy, please? No Abraham, no Chelsea striker. Just address him as Tammy. Many thanks. We need to play 4-3-3. Saka, Martinelli, Pepe. Saka, Martinelli, Pepe. That would be nice. So we're dropping Uber, Lacazette, Balogun, and Nketiah straight out the fold here. I'll start with that browse against the mighty Brentford. How hard? Could you know what? Imagine if we got our way and it did start like that against Brentford. And Saka sets up 2 for Martinelli. Martinelli scores 2 in the first fucking half an hour. Bang. Smith Rowe adds a fucking 3rd. Pepe scores a 4th. We've made light work of Brentford first day of the season. Now, it throws down a marker for the rest of the season. Yeah, I'd love to see something like that. Uber, like, who watched Uber against Rangers? Like, I know it's only 3 seasons, and yeah, whatever, Rangers, blah, blah, blah. Fuck me. I would have scored the chances that he had put in front of him. Has Uber lost the will to play football at Arsenal Football Club? Is he not playing for the badge anymore? Does the badge mean 0? Yes, these. Hold on, sorry. Front three. Party, Lokonga, Locatelli, Neves. Well, it'll have to be Neves because Locatelli wants 0 to do with England, bros. It ain't a personal thing about Arsenal. Shouts out to DJ DQ, real one. It's nothing personal against Arsenal, I'm pretty sure. The guy just doesn't want to go move from Italy, and he said he's willing to wait a year to get his dream move to Juventus. He said, fuck it, they're broke. I'll stay at Sassuolo for a year. Bollocks. Fuck the lot of you. So he's not really interested, bro. So fuck him. Like, I don't really want a guy that doesn't really want to come to us. You know what I mean? We need to cop a new right back since Bellerin and Niles cry every 5 minutes. Most definitely. And where is the new right back? Where is the goalkeeper? Where's the number 10? Where's the central midfielder? Brilliant. DJ, how you doing? David Raya versus Bernd Leno. Oh, God. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, fuck David Raya as well, though. We was linked with him for a little while, so, yeah, screw him. Don't need no David Raya in our life. Yeah, straight back to the championship goalkeepers for me if we're talking about David Raya. I'd much rather... What the fuck is that? I don't know. Wait, did you pay rent delivery, bro? Fucking one of them flying and fucking things. I'm going to try and land next to me as well, you cheeky little cunt. Can't you smell paint in here, motherfucker? Sorry about that, people. But to finish on that one, where are the little Brazilian kids? Like, what does Edu do at this club? Doesn't he have no links back to his own country? I'd like to see us buy 1 or 2 of these young little Brazilian kids, especially instead of a guy called Tammy. Because we've got a geezer called DJ DQ live on the stream tonight. He's willing to load up the shots. Like, are you guys interested in Tammy Abraham? Like, oh, God, he's been giving it to me for ages about spending £50 million on Ben White. Imagine if we go and blow 30, 35 million on fucking Tammy. Oh, God, we're going to have this kid pissing himself all over the stream. Fuck me. But yeah, Tammy Abraham. Unbelievably linked. Renato Sanchez. How many of you would go with this now, guys? I'm running out of central midfielders that I possibly think that could play for the club. Realistic options. We can't be going into the season Lokonga, Party, and El Neni just. There needs to be a Ruben Neves or something added to this, or this is just not going to be the one. Do you know what I mean? $40 million to get. Oh, fuck you as well. You go and fucking spend the $40 million on fucking Tammy. And by the way, did you just hear we only call it... Oh, he did just call him Tammy. Sorry. Thank you so much. I thought you added a Sly Abraham. Wicked. Ben White is a very good player. He's a fantastic fucking player, bros. I'm delighted with that signing. What I'm saying is now, I'm just massively... Is concerned the right word, bro. We need a goalkeeper, right back, central defender, central midfielder, sorry, and a quality number 10. Bro, Tammy should not be coming into this. With respect, we've got Gabriel Martinelli, we've got Nketiah, we've got Balogun, we've got Lacazette, and we've got Aubameyang. That's 5 strikers. Is Tammy better than these 5 fucking strikers I've just mentioned? I fucking don't get it. Like, I'm fucking baffed. Bollock, I couldn't give a fuck if he supported Arsenal. I couldn't give a fuck if his dad supported Arsenal. Fuck him. No way, man. No way. Imagine... Anana, Tierney, Gabriel, White, Aarons. That's very nice so far. Party, Neves, Emmanuel Smith-Rowe or Grealish. Saka, Martinelli, Pepe would actually be decent. We actually fucking would be, wouldn't we? And this is what I mean. So far, so good in the signings. Tavares was needed at the end of the day. Lokonga, bros, I'm really warming to this guy. I have a feeling he's a good player now. I'm just getting a good feeling. Ben White, yes, brilliant, outstanding, wonderful. And you know what, with a guy like Ben White, you sit him down, you're like, listen, Ben, we've had numerous problems with our central defence. You know what? You are the guy that can be captain in the next 12 months. You can take this from Uber. You can be the guy going forward, leading from the back, Tony Adams style, gas him in any which way he needs to be gassed and blown to make himself feel better. This guy could be the one. Ben White, brilliant fucking signing. I'm just saying there's still 4 key fucking positions that still badly need to be filled. I'm delighted with Ben White, delighted with the Congo, delighted with Tavares. Brilliant. Greg, get me a piece of Sam Johnson, get me Madison, get me a Renato Sanchez, get me a Max Aarons. Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking get bollock naked on the stream and run around the fucking manor. Do you know what I mean? I will be fucking done. I'll be delighted. That is a nice team though. Right, he'll be our centre back for at least 5 years. Fuck me, what are you preparing for? A £75 million bid from Liverpool, Man U, Man City? 5 years. Whoa. If you look at the way 10 million a season, which is reasonable. Braz, he can be there for 10 seasons. He's 23, Braz. I fully expect him to be there when he's 33, skippering his club through fucking thick and thin. How's about that, Braz? 10 seasons time, Braz. Entering testimonial season, signing his last deal to take him to his 30 fucking 6. Yeah, mate, I can see it now. Ben White's the name. Don't start with me. What was it, me? Yeah. Me and Hanyubi were getting on another one about a couple weeks ago. We should name him Blanco to make it look exotic. Hey, Blanco White. Benny Blanco from the White Blocks. Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco? What do you call him? Benny White, Benny. Benny White. Benny White. Benny White. Benny White. I like it. Silva, who are you? Probably bullshit. Can't see us going for Tammy. Fuck me. I pray to God we don't go for it. I so see it being true. Do you know what? I don't know why. Maybe I'm just having a heart attack about it. As I've already said, thank you for joining the stream. But as I said earlier on, is what I meant to say is like we've got 5 strikers currently at this club. I don't see where we need this 6th striker in Tammy. Like this isn't Harry Kane or someone of such fucking quality that you have to break what we got there. And I'm not saying what we got there is fucking world class. What I'm saying is with Uber, Laka, Nketiah, Balogun, Martinelli, I don't see with the room for Tammy. I don't get it. There's money to be spent in other places. Go get me Neves immediately. We badly need a central midfielder. Go get me Max Aarons Norwich immediately. We badly need a right back. Bellerin's a prick. And so is our backups, Chambers and Cedric, if you want the absolute truth. You know what I mean? As backups, if you want to be other latter, safe. Not as a number one. Tavares, Tierney, I'm delighted that the left back options. I'm happy with that for the season. Ben White coming in at central defence, fucking shores things up. But we badly still need a goalkeeper not back up to this Leno. Someone that's going to force this Leno out of the club. I don't really like Leno. I've never liked Leno. I'm never going to like Leno. So, Sam Johnson, West Bromwich Albion, anyone? I'll be fucking kicking their door down. Like, why don't you try and do a fucking loan there with an obligation? If he bangs, we sign him. 25, 26, 27, 28, whatever the fuck you want for him, we'll give it to you next season. Bastards. Let's be real. If we're playing in the Italian League or Bundesliga and name Benny Blanco, our fans would be all over him. Bros, I'm all over him. So fuck what them average other guys think, innit? Like, fuck them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where these other... They're not Arteta fans. The other people that have been slagging off the Ben White, I don't fucking get it. We've had the shittest defence for one of the biggest teams in the club for many, I'm talking 10, 12 and 13, 15, 16 years. We've had a fucking crumbly defence. It's been crumbling every season. Wenger didn't really fucking help us out with that. Emre come in. He wasn't really up for that fucking defensive side of shit either. Arteta seemed like he slowed it down for a minute, but no. We were blinded by his grace. He was just playing 7 at the back and hoping the front 3 blew. Something similar to what Southgate done against Italy. And that's only going to get you so far. Italy found England out in the fucking European Championship finals, and teams like Wolves and Aston Villa found us out when we played 7 at the back at the Emirates and got beat 3-0 by Villa and 1-0 by fucking Wolverhampton within a couple of weeks of each other. And we solidly played 7 at the back in both of them games. And I was done with Arteta then, as all you guys know, innit? But yeah, moving on. Where the fuck was we as well? Because I know I'm jumping around from fucking place to place and still look players. We need to start looking for players in our own league. Mate, he's been doing a lot of that. Aarons, Ben White, Madison. I know we ain't signed all of them. I'm saying from Tammy Abrahams. Everyone is within our own league at the moment. They're all fucking English as well. Like, I'm not opposed to English signings, but I'm saying seriously, like, allow Tammy in it. Allow Tammy. Won't be able to sell half of the shit players. I can see Bella and Zaka William, Holding and Leno dragging us down to 8th again. You know, Arteta loves these tricks. Do you know what, bros? I'm really hoping the statement of Bellerin and Xhaka that they're gone. Holding, we know, staying. I hate's a strong word. I really dislike him. There's nothing I like about Holding as a footballer at all. Leno, I don't like either. Couldn't agree with you more. And as for Willian, well, he ain't going to lower his wages. And we're the fast asses that gave him 180 grand a week. He's had one opportunity to leave. The money weren't good enough. And he's kind of said it himself. He's happy to leave. But he ain't leaving for less than what he's on. So we know what's happening here, mate. He's here next season. But we're struggling to give Emmanuel Smith-Rowe money or a contract worth signing. But we got Willian sat there 180 grand a week. We're in a catch fuck you situation now. Not even catch 22, a catch fuck you. Because Willian ain't leaving. He's got two. He's happy, as he said, he wants to play football elsewhere. He's happy to play football elsewhere. But if they give him 180 grand a week, they can fuck themselves. And he's happy in London for a further 2 seasons. Guys, then we all know this was going to happen deep down. After 5-6 games of watching this Willian fucker last season, I pretty much knew where we stood with him. Do you know what I mean? He really didn't need time to acclimatise to the country. He didn't even need to move houses if he didn't want to. Do you know what I mean? I think he was surprised Chelsea never offered him his 3-year deal. He was comfortable there. I'm not saying he damn tools, but something's wrong with the cunt. And he's not £180,000 a week fucking quality, is it? But yeah, mate, brilliant comment though. Love it. We buy a man just to bench them and loan them out and sell them at a loss. Yeah, Saliba style, Guendouzi style, Martinelli now. Do you know what I mean? Like, at least they're going to be like, we made a massive profit on Martinelli. They spent 6 million on Martinelli. They're going to make a profit on him, whichever way it goes, isn't it? Pricks. Enjoy that cup, girl. But yeah, where are we now? 51 minutes in. It's been lit again, guys. Thanks to you all. But yeah, so what does your hearts tell you, guys? Yes or no, Tammy? Well, I know we're all going to say no, but I mean, Tammy, is it true? Has anyone seen the tweet by fuck me, I forgot his name, Fabrizio Romano, still linking us to Edmond Tapsoda, central defender, 22-year-old by Leverkusen. Now, imagine if we pulled out Tammy Abraham and another central defender. As much as I would like another central defender to think, right, well, there's Holding gone. Man. I'd be like, so where's the right back? Where's the goalkeeper? Damn. And where's the number 10? Where is the central midfielder? Bros, we've been saying this for fucking fully 3 months now, so, and I'm hearing it, he's turned down his latest contract. So do you know what? Nobody knows. When I see him holding a shirt or something straight, there's reports him and someone else that's meant to be quite good have both turned down their latest deals and will be leaving later by the end of the month. I see this just yesterday. Kiddo's leaving at the end of the month. We'll see. Well, that's how I've seen and heard it. Kiddo's out the door at the end of the month, mate. So hopefully I'm wrong on that. Haven't really hunted into it. It was just a couple of media things I read, but they've never been that bad before. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, okay, interesting. Heard bits about him. But then again, maybe he's watched how Martinelli's been treated. Maybe he's looked at the Guendouzi situation, the William Saliba situation. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we all can't be grade A students like Saka. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Who absolutely knows, guys? Maybe he doesn't love the kids as much as everyone thought. He's going to give youth a chance. He's going to give this a chance. Yeah, maybe when it suits him. Do you know what I mean? You got to sing that exact Arteta song, dress like Arteta, walk like Arteta, speak like Arteta, and perhaps, who knows, Arteta plays it. Because if I'm right on the Martinelli prediction that he will be the next guy out the door, fuck me, guys. Like, that will be a never wrong move by the club, as wrong as Saliba, as wrong as Guendouzi. Where's the central midfielder? Lokonga, El Neni, Thomas Partey so far going into a new season, people. As far as wingers, Willian, Pepe, and I'd say Martinelli and Saka is what we got. Is Martinelli still going to be around? I hope and fucking pray. And up front, we've got a bunch of strikers at the moment. We've got Aubameyang, Nketiah, Lacazette, Balogun, and if you like, Martinelli. Where Tammy comes into this, I just don't absolutely get it, guys. Seriously, and it's going to have to be one we're going to continue. I can see again tomorrow, because we should start knowing a little bit more about tomorrow how true this is. But everything, the way it's come flying out, it come flying out a couple of weeks ago. He was an Arsenal fan, and I did get suspicious. I was like, "What do you mean you're an Arsenal fan? Why is this so publicly coming out when you play for such a scummy team? But we really don't like Chelsea, and we don't do that much business with Chelsea unless it's cast-offs and they're 32 and they're shit. Willian Louise, William Gallas, you know what I mean? We've never really got the good end of players from fucking Chelsea, the slippery little cunts. But who did they get us off us? Best left back in the world, Ashley fucking Cole. What was that over? £5,000 fucking pounds. We agreed a contract with Ashley the Great for 65. He come back from holiday. The deal went down to 55. He said he walked straight out of the building, straight down to fucking whatever hotel, pen straight on that. He goes, he didn't give a fuck what Chelsea offered him. It was 125 grand a week, but he said it didn't matter. He said it was done from there. He was done. He was like, they don't offer me one contract and then just take it down by 5-10 grand a week. God knows, mate. God knows. Because even Guendouzi managed right. We would have got 30-40 mil for him. Do you know what I mean? No problem. Saliba, you think he's got an attitude problem or he's not your cup of tea? You make him come in and blow for a year. Hopefully, you give him that a bit part position. And if he blows, you then put him in. If you still don't like him, you're selling him as a 19, 20, 21-year-old defender for as many millions as you like. Same with Gabriel Martinelli. You don't let him get injured, fuck around with him till the end of the season, and then suddenly think, oh, do you know what? I'll take anything over what we have fucking received for him. No. Oh, God. Do you know what I mean? And then you make the massive expensive mistakes. £58 million. Lacazette. We're going to lose him for free next season. Aubameyang. £60 million. We're not going to see fuck all back for that motherfucker. Pepe, £72 million. Like, fuck me. I'm not saying he's done or whatever at the club yet. What I'm saying is, are we ever going to see £72 million? Fuck you. No, never. That's the next one that's going to have to sign a contract soon. We're going to have to make a decision in. How many seasons has he been in now? Do you know what I mean? If he was to bang next season, we're in a vulnerable position. He's probably got a year or two maximum left on his deal at the end of next season. Two very maximum, I'd say, Pepe has got at the end of next season. Then you get into that vulnerable position stage. Fuck, do we offer him a new bumper deal or do we cash in him immediately? Arsenal stutter, let it go down another 12 months, and then we're fucked the season after. We either give him a well over-exaggerated contract to beg him to stay, Pepe, or he's another one we're going to lose 5, 10, 12 million pounds, or still be paying off for 72 million to fuck knows wherever we got him from. Linda is back. If Arteta loses the first 6 games, do you think he's going to get booted? I think if he lost the first 6 in a row, there'll be a massive chance. But Arteta is he's going to go and win against Brentford, isn't he? They're going to win 3-4-0, similar to Fulham last year. We'll go win 3-0. The next 2 games will directly get the shit kicked out of us. Who's the 4th game? And then with the 4th game, we'll make our little stand. Remember West Ham 2-1 when we scraped over after getting them 2 slap-ins? We'll make our little stand. We'll scrape over 1-0 against whoever's in front of us. So that'll be 2 victories, 2 defeats. We'll take it from there, bro. You'll have to show me that fixture list again, and I'll tell you exactly where we're going to fuck up. Can you, man, believe that Mikel is our manager? No, I don't fucking believe it, mate. 8 was well too much for me. We're losing it at home to Villa 3-0, losing then a couple of weeks later to Wolves 1-0 at home. Fucking Leicester at home last season, bros. Oh, God, there were so many games where I was just thinking, do you know what? They're not playing for him. 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 But we've been force-fed this trust the process thing, you know? No, mate, I'm still in shock he's our manager now. So what makes you think a few games into next season he'll go? Because I don't think he'll go. I think he'd honestly have to have a disaster. He'd have to lose 6, 7, 8 games in a row, and then finally would see the back of the can. But then the poor bastard coming in has just lost his football. His new team has just lost their first 6, 7 games. And he's already on a battle to fucking whatever. A season of, what's that word? Consideration. That one there. That's the Standard Arsenal Football Club now. Yep. Deep that shit. Done it, mate. And it's fucking bad. Horrible. Shitless, spineless. as Kamala himself would call it, a shit show of a football club. Fuck Edu and fuck Arteta. Fuck Vinay as well. He's another frauding little bastard. How he's held onto a job and made to look decent to all the normal paying citizens of fucking season ticket holders and etc. at the club is fucking unreal. All three of them look like smarmy little cocksuckers, especially when they're together. I know we ain't seen them publicly together too many times, but when we have, I think that one time that I can think of, they all look like smarmy little cocksucking rats. Like, literally, if I was to, I would literally want to just put a net over them and say, you all rats, like, fuck you, like, catch them like rats, string them up and be like, do you know what, you all got to go, boys, you're rats, you're all frauds, the fucking three of you. Do you know what I mean? Give that to Bergkamp, Henry, respectively. Bergkamp's a smart geezer. I'm sure he knows a good I'm sure he knows how to direct things. Give that to Bergkamp. As far as director of football is concerned, well, the number 2 to Arteta, to right hand man. Who would I give these 2 seats to right now? Fuck me. Donald Duck and Batman. I don't know. It's hard to name at the top of your head. Would I have Henry, Vieira back? Well, Vieira's just took a job at fucking Crystal Palace. Would I have Henry right now? Yes. I know he's been a disaster, honestly, as a manager. I don't think this guy's going to finish 8th. He would have clout of footballers, and you'll have respect of everyone there. Do you think Saka wouldn't love to play for this guy? Do you think Martinelli wouldn't feel rejuvenated under Henry? Don't you think Henry could get that extra 20% out of a person at the tune? He could get 20% extra tune out of a guy like Martinelli? I'm fucking convinced. Would Henry be brilliant with the defenders? Say it was Saliba, Ben White, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You get yourself a wizard of a fucking defending coach to do them things that Henry doesn't do. Let Henry give that wizard of a fucking speech, have the clout to get you a couple of good signings. What Henry wouldn't do is leave positions like right back, centre back, right back, central midfield, number 10, and a goalkeeper position right now. I'm sure he'll be addressing these things first. The things that badly need done. Ben White, I'm delighted if there's no slagging this off, Lukonga or Tavares. Again, no one get it twisted. But there's fucking positions we badly need addressing. And if we go into this season without all 4 of them being fucking addressed, I'm pissed. If we get 3 out of 4, very well done, Arsenal Football Club. But it'll still piss me off, whether it's a right back we flop on, whether it's a goalkeeper we flop on. That means Leno's comfortable the whole season with what? Oliyenka behind him? Bollocks. That means Leno's smoking a joint at half time thinking, fuck this. So, yeah, and that right back, fuck me. Between Chambers and Cedric, fuck me. Do you know what I mean? We may as well give Tavares a fucking go there. Do you know what I mean? God, you'll probably see Rob Holding at right back. Please, he's got to stop doing funny moves as well. Next season, yeah, this geezer, like, I'm not accepting he's our manager, but clearly, what else can I do? I can't just make the guy disappear off the face of the earth. Because if I could, I fucking would. Now, accepting this prick is taking us forward. Like, I really don't want to be seeing his wizardry of fucking... Well, 7 at the back, I'm not even sure he's stupid enough himself to start trying to do that. Hopefully with signing Ben White, possibly Lukonga being a strong young kid in the midfield. Hopefully he's trying to beef a couple of bits up. Do you know what? The next signings are key. A strong right back. Someone to come and take this position of Leno. This ain't a backup we need now. We need someone that's going to come directly and take the position off him and then give him the grace of fucking off back to Germany next season when he's still got 12 months of his deal and when we can still scrape a few million quid off whatever prospective buyer. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it. Let his contract run down. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He ain't good enough for the position. Hold him for another 12 months just in case the new guy fucked around and etc. And fuck me, when you got 2 decent goalkeepers, it's a lot better going forward. Like, imagine last season might not have been such a disaster with Emmy and Leno battling. That could have been an extra 2 positions saved. That could have been 12. That could have been as much as 6, 9, 12 points. Who knows if Emmy Martinez was our goalkeeper last season. All right, let's be realistic. I reckon that was 6, 7, 8 points. We could have been better off last season. Where did we finish? What points was it again last season? If we'd have finished 8 points better off last season, I wonder where that took us. 8 points better off. I reckon a blinding goalkeeper does save you. Ferguson used to say years ago, a good goalkeeper saves you 12 points at the start of the season. Like, he literally said with Schmeichel, he reckoned he started 12 points ahead of motherfuckers. Do you know what I mean? Usman, how are you, brother? You've missed a fucking really good conversation so far, G. How are you? That's one I haven't mentioned. We have been linked to Henderson. Now, word on road is, he hasn't been shown that love. He thought he was going to get a one last massive pay deal, etc., etc., and it hasn't been forthcoming. Now, with losing Gigi Ronaldo, maybe we've all got it twisted and he's just about to sign Or again, that's his agent fucking around to make sure he gets the contract he wants. Because I haven't believed in it, that's why I never mentioned it. But if it's true, do you know what? At this moment, yeah, I'd have that. We actually need someone like Henderson. Henderson party, again, it's not going to get you a bundle of goals, but do you know what? It's going to firm things up. Henderson is an intelligent footballer. Is it the ideal signing? Probably not. Would I have it all day long? All fucking day long. We're going to be in the NX Everton soon whilst Chelsea are winning Champions Leagues, mate. That's the reality. Yeah, mate. And who knows? Everton on the Benitez might become better than us sooner than you could fucking imagine, brother. So be careful what you're thinking. Boys, hope we're doing well. We are. Well, I can't speak for everyone, but yes, bros. And the same to you, my G. How are you, husband? What's going on? What do you make? I'm going to just sort of brief everything really quickly in a 30-second stint. People like KO George, what's going on? Like we striker Santos. Let's not even start there. Tammy Abraham. Let's start right at the top. Tammy Abraham, the link with this clown. We've got, and I've already predicted, by the way, Usman, and I predicted this over 6 weeks ago. I said after the persecution of Saliba and Guendouzi, his next target will be Gabriel Martinelli. Now, let me fast forward, rewind, and rewind, so you're not confused. I said this a good 8 weeks ago. There's Lundberg Camp, there's Hank Newby. They will tell you I'm fully telling you the truth. Because we've already discussed this tonight, they've already vouched for me. So anyway, let's just get straight to it. I already said the next victim of Arteta's reign will be Gabriel Martinelli. Now, we've got 5 strikers. We've got Gabriel Martinelli himself, Nketiah, Balogun, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Where the fuck does Tammy Abraham fit into this? Someone has to drop out, possibly up to 2. Nketiah and Martinelli, in my eyes, will drop out of that, and he'll keep Uber, Laka, Aubameyang, and Tammy. Aubameyang still then will be able to play the wing role while Tammy goes up front. Nothing excites me about this at all. Then you've got the Fabrizio Romano tweet. Now, he hasn't said we're buying the guy, but he said Arsenal still really love this guy, Edmond Tapsoda. If I'm saying his name right, the Bayer Leverkusen central defender, he's 22. He hasn't said a deal can be done this season, but he said over a short and long-term period, whatever he meant by this, Arsenal are admirers of this guy, and don't be surprised whether it's sooner or later Arsenal do wrap up and do a deal for the Bayer Leverkusen central defender. Now, I'm not saying I'm opposed to a central defender. I'd be quite delighted if we brought anyone in. But, mate, again, we've discussed this a couple of nights ago on the stream. Goalkeeper, right back, central midfield, quality number 10. What the fuck is going on? Does Arteta do this just to trigger me and piss me off, guys? What is going on? What are we doing? Why can't we go for Onana? And what do you think about Unai Simon? Unai Simon, 1,000,000%. I didn't like him in the Euros. I've seen him before last season. No. He's a liability. Bang, waiting to happen. For as many good shot-stopping saves as he makes as many mistakes for it. And in the Premier League, it will only be upped by the people elbowing him in the face at corners. It's a lot rougher, stumbling. De Gea suffered when he first come over from Atletico Madrid to Man United. He did come from Atletico, didn't he? Yeah, so he struggled for a little while and then become a wonderful goalkeeper, then become shit, then become wonderful. Then a whole David De Gea situation. I wouldn't mind Henderson on a 5-year contract as long as it's £100,000 a week. Yeah, mate, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Apparently, what's happened? He's pissed off. Apparently, at the deal being offered by Liverpool, whether it's not as many years and not as much money. He obviously thought he was obviously going to get a lot more. If that does trigger him into a pissed off state, I'd say come North London, mate. Most definitely. I think that ticks a lot of boxes. I think he's a very, very intelligent footballer. Like, I didn't get the whole Henderson thing, especially when they first signed him from Sunderland for £16 million. I never got it. Then I started watching Liverpool win the league, watching Liverpool in the Champions League, and I soon got it, guys. I soon fucking got it. You don't win Champions League and be a part of title-winning teams if you're shit. He holds a lot together. He's a very intelligent footballer. When it's time to, like, you know when people say just these words, like, it's game management time, bang. People like Henderson, people like James Milner, Henderson, they know how to manage fucking football games. 1-0 up, 8 minutes to go. Them man are kicking the shit out of you and ain't letting you pass, innit? They know what to do. That's that's game motherfucking management for me. I don't want to start on Usman, but yeah, I'd more like, yeah, because how old is he? I'd more say a 3-year deal as well, to be honest. But fuck it. If it's got to be 5, fucking give him the 5. We hand out such wanker contracts to people like Ozil, Aubameyang, then don't give a contract to a guy like Sanchez. Like, come on, man. We always fuck up. Let's just give the guy what the fuck he wants. Like, look, we done it again last year. Willian, we gave the guy what he wanted. Now we're stuck with the prick. We can't get rid of him because he said he's willing to move, but he ain't going for 160 grand a week. He wants 180 grand a week from wherever the fuck he goes. He doesn't give a fuck if it's Chelsea, West Ham, New York Red Bulls. As long as he's on 180 grand a week, Willian's up for it and he's off. Bang. Wrap, story, done. I actually can't remember. I actually remember you said about Martinelli. Brilliant, man. I wouldn't mind Tammy to replace Lacazette. Shit. I wouldn't fucking pay 40 million, man. We do need to get 10 million for Eddie, and then we can ask 40 million for a 25 million pound player. It is so true to make them think what values them so high. Like, what has Tammy really done over in Eddie Nketiah to be valued at 40 million pound? He had a season under Frank Lampard. Yes, it was a decent season. I wouldn't say it was no groundbreaking 39 goal season. Would I say he deserved a touch more respect from the new manager because he was a regular just the season before? Possibly. But obviously, fuck me, I forgot his name. PSG turned Chelsea manager. Fuck me, German motherfucker. He literally never looked at Tammy last season. Like, so he only kind of knew the score for Tammy Abraham as a footballer at Chelsea. I just don't know. We're not getting rid of Laka Usman for a start. We've kind of said we're not offering him a new deal. He's happy to chill for the last 12 months of his deal, so he's going to be there. I imagine obviously Balogun's going to stay about. Aubameyang's going to be about. I think Eddie Nketiah and Martinelli get sold for me, bros, to accommodate this wanker Tammy. And that there is going to upset me massively, bros, because we still have lack of threat. We persecute and every one of the young kids that I like, being Gabriel Martinelli. And why? And for what? Does he literally do it? Does Arteta watch this channel and say, you know what I'm going to do next, you fat little cunt? Yeah? Your boy Saliba and Guendouzi have gone, Danny. Who'd you like next? Martinelli. Watch this, you little fat bastard. I swear to God, someone's telling Arteta what to do just to fuck with me personally. So one day I just do something really silly. Bro, we don't need fucking centre-backs like Tapsoda. But then we'll have to sell Mari and keep holding for homegrown. Bro, homegrown status is not bad. Let's end this one finally. If we could get Ramsdale or Sam Johnson, 1. Callum Chambers 2, Max Aarons possibly 3, Ben White 4, Holding 5, Smith Rowe 6, Saka 7, Aziz 8, Willock 9, because I reckon he will stay. Bro, we're sweet for this homegrown thing. So a lot of people giving me this, but I'm not saying to you, this bollocks talk, Saliba had to go because of this homegrown thing. Fuck that. We're actually not too bad on it. If you want to add fucking Maitland Miles and Nketiah and all them boys, they're all English, bros. And I haven't even named them yet. We're probably not going to keep them. But Nketiah, Maitland Miles, did we forget they're also English? Willock, I think we're going to keep him now. I don't think we're going to be offered the money that we thought Newcastle probably would offer. And we haven't got many central midfielders at the club. So 2-2s, I reckon Willock stays now. Couldn't agree more. I like Tapsoda, but couldn't agree more. But realistically, I'd rather get Guado Rodriguez. But this guy's legit, him and Party are going to fucking own everything. I say own. I fucking love it when someone's so confident. I fucking say own. I would have rather than, I think, was it you or one of the brothers that was always after Rodrigo de Paul? After watching Rodrigo de Paul at Copa America, I have to say he was fucking shit hot. I really did. He was a massive link in the Argentina team, seriously, that won the competition, I have to say. For me, Rodrigo de Paul was a big, big part. Messi was amazing. Messi carried them through as Messi is always going to. But Rodrigo de Paul, every time he looked up, where's Messi? Bang, found him. Chest, foot, arse, whatever. Brentford away, girl. I'd have Basuma still, yes. And you know, I like my terminology of Premier League ready. So yes, this guy does tick the box of being Premier League ready. Again, we know the Basuma and Thomas Partey thing probably scores you exactly 0 in numbers of goals next season. But then that's why you have a quality number 10 and you have your Saka, your Pepe, and your striker blowing. Let that be Aubameyang, let that be Martinelli. Please don't let it be Tammy. Good people, time for me to hit the bed. Night all. I say, I fucking love you, G. Thanks for being a part of the stream. Please get a like on the video before you go. You are a real one and a legend. Always, my brother. 25 million pounds. Half the English tax man. I don't think he was much better than Eddie. Just more experience. Exactly, bros. That's all it is. I'd put the trust in Martinelli instead. And so would I. And bro, believe me, I really do think that's the next guy that's going to be blown away by the king of Artetas. Why, bro? I couldn't even give you the first three. If he does it to Martinelli as well, bro, I'm now going to start thinking he watches my channel and he's doing it to fuck with me. If it happens, if I get a hat-trick, he's killed off Guendouzi. That's done. That's a wrap. Saliba, we know it's that close now to being a wrap. Tapsoda next season. As Saliba comes back, he'll sign Tapsoda from Bayer Leverkusen, 30-35 mil. He'll get that deal done. Saliba, he'll say to us again, well, with 24 months left on his contract, I honestly believe is it 24 or 12 months he's got after next season? Let's say it's 2 years. With 2 years left on his contract, I think honestly and truly, he needs to go to a slightly bigger team now in France and have one more full season, because he missed 5 games over Christmas and, oh, fuck, his season is interrupted. So, nope, he ain't good enough for Arsenal. Let's have him back on one more. And that's next season as well. He will somehow slide him back out on loan until his contract runs out. So he will go on 5 loans. 5 seasons, 5 loans, 5 different clubs, and we will receive 0. Now, I don't need none of you guys to tell me that that's a personal, when you personally just don't like someone, I don't need for you to spell that to me, and I've made that my rap. That's a rap. The question I'm going to put to you guys is, who the fuck is allowing him to fuck with Arsenal's money like this? Because that there is Arsenal's money. William Saliba is Arsenal's money. William Saliba dealt with in the correct and proper manner from when he was 18 years old when he signed the club. Okay, he had to go on loan the first season. Fair enough, I'll fuck yourself. He's got 4 years after that. Now, as I said, that's pretty much at the top of the show. If he isn't your cup of tea, and if you really don't want him, and you really fucking personally don't like him that much, you play him. You make him blow for a season. You do whatever you got to do. You make him that 50, 60, 70 million pound guy, and then at least get the fuck rid of him. You don't fucking devalue him. Fuck him off to the side. Fucking loan him 3, 4, 5 seasons out of 5, and then decide, well, fuck me, his contract's done. Who's allowing fucking Arteta to do this? Edu, Vinay. Fuck the Americans. We know they don't give a fuck. Until the guy finally walks out, maybe one of the Americans will be like, hello, Mikel Arteta, hello. The young lad, the guy I spent 27 million pounds for, yes. Why did he leave? Whatever happened? I know I'm kind of doing an English voice, but still. Whatever happened to that guy I paid 27 fucking million pounds for? I didn't like him as a personal thing. Mikel, come to my office. Where the fuck is this? Mikel, come to my fucking office. Bumbleclot. I'd rather get rid of Uber than Laka. Fuck me. Based on last season, I get you. Based on the 3 seasons or 2 seasons before, I don't get anything you're saying. But you don't think Uber's worth one last try? If I had to choose one of them, and just one, to lead me into this season, I choose Uber every time. I know we can't always agree, brother, but it's Laka scares the imagine, say it was like Leno last season, it was a comfort zone. Say Lacazette had no strikers around him as backup, or just the odd Tammy here or there. I think Lacazette gets comfortable and he scores his 12, 13, 14, at maximum 15 league and cup goals next season. And that's the job done for him. It's a wrap. And he goes and leaves for free. I'd rather not have his 15 goals. I'd rather fuck him off right now for any kind of pennies we can get for him. We don't need his 13 goals that bad. In fact, just put Aubameyang in his rightful position, central striker, and I believe fucking you get your goals there. Just play the guy where he needs to be played and give him a couple of decent wingers to fucking get the balls into him. Aubameyang will do the fucking rest. I'm sure of it. And if he doesn't, first 6, 7 games, if he ain't fucking blowing, bang, he's lost his place permanently. You bring Gabriel Martinelli in. Gabriel Martinelli will show you what he's ready to do at this fucking football club. Will Arteta give him the chance? No. It'll go down to a cocksucker. It will be given to a cocksucker like fucking Tammy. All the players we want to sell are overpaid. Yep, Bellerin, Xhaka. We ain't getting rid of no one. Trust me, no one will pay their wages. Well, Bellerin, we're going to have to just give him on a loan and then take him back next season. So it just takes the wages off for a season. Xhaka will just get exactly half of the money we paid for him, eventually probably. In installments, we'll get 17 million off Roma. 7 million now, 7 million next season, and then 3 million the season after. Pretty pathetic for a guy that we paid 34 million for. That we'll see is probably 7 million at most this season. Fucking tragic, but what do you do? When? August the what? Is it 9th? Fuck knows. August the fucking 9th maybe? Sorry. Yeah. And as for the rest of them, well, people like Nketiah, Maitland Miles, Willock if you are selling him. Even down to Oneni, he's only on about 40, 45 grand a week. These people weren't on exaggerated money. We know Rob Holding's had a new deal rolled out to him. Oh, fuck me, sorry, though, Oneni actually, so he's gone up. But Rob Holding now comes on them fucking critical wage fees because he's probably on between 65 and 70,000 a week now. So if your average Burnley, West Ham, Aston Villa, Newcastle coming for a guy like Holding, they're kind of like, whoa, he's on 70 grand a week. So hold on, he wants now, let's say for argument's sake, 85 grand a week. That over 5 years plus his transfer. Fuck that, will go shopping somewhere else. And a lot of people decide that they don't want these Arsenal footballers, and fuck, we see why. If I tell it was fucking weird, it'd be making the moves. I really wanted us to get Kese as well. Really like that guy. Him and Party would have been unstoppable. Double pivot, but I think he resigned. This one about the AC Milan boy, Frank Kese. Bro, he has looked good in Italy. Bro, I think we've took that kind of risk before with Xhakas and that. We need something, as I call it, Premier League ready, Basuma. Or someone that you kind of just fucking know that's going to blow. I went over Rodrigo, De Paul, Basuma, and yeah, even closer to home, Henderson. I'd go with that as well because, mate, that's a tricky position. Bro, central midfield, you either get pissed on or fucking don't. And as you say, it's a double pivot literally these days with a fucking number 10 in front of them. It's the two boys holding shit together. Do you know what I mean? Yep. There you go, bro. I don't say it as in, like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm fucking trying to score points of anyone. I just can't believe it. Even going down to Guendouzi. Any other, like, say Emery suddenly fell out of love with him. Yeah, he played him 49 games in a row. He'd have left the club for 30, 40 million. I promise you. It wouldn't have been teams humming and high a little loan. They would have seen his potential. 20 years old, snapping 30, 35 mil. Not a problem. Same with Saliba. We would have got more than our 27 million. We're on the verge of getting zero for our William Saliba, bros. I promise you about this as well. And Gabriel Martinelli, as I say, it's just a feeling. He's going to be the guy out. If we signed Abraham, expect Martinelli and Nketiah to leave. That's what I expect fully. And everyone else stays. Lacazette, Aubameyang, Tammy, and Balogun. Bro, he's got to stop using him as a left winger. And that, again, when he's now actively going for a Tammy Abraham, that means Lacazette and Abraham possibly will start over him and he'll always hit that left wing. That's because he probably doesn't want to put Martinelli there. He wants to put Uber there and whoever on the right. Saka and then Pepe battle for the right. Uber's on the left and it's Laka or fucking Abraham up front. And do you know what? On that note, I'm fucking pissed off because you know what? I can actually see it happening now. Badly. Uber, Saka, Tammy. Fuck. No, gooners. No, mate. All right, guys, we have got 6-7 minutes left. We're going on 90 minutes. The football game. We've got 6-7 minutes left. 6-7 minutes. Let's get these comments flying in. Guys, I'm done with that. Again, this is going to be a brilliant stream and continued again tomorrow because we're no nearer to the right back goalkeeper, the number 10 or the central midfielder, but we're flirting with players like Tapsoda and fucking Abraham. And mainly this Abraham, dude. I'm struggling to get it. Where is Maddison? Why aren't we putting our eggs in a Maddison basket right now? Like, we've shocked the fans with Ben White. I'm delighted with Ben White. Now let's go shock us that further piece. Where the fuck is Maddison? Go and surprise me. Arteta, Vinay, Edu, go and do something. Go and really fucking shock me. Sign me Maddison. Go and get me Neves. Yeah? Go get me Max Aarons. I'll be fucking drooling. Fucking bastards. Fucking signing fucking fuck you lot. Fuck not you lot. Fucking them lot. Fucking Tammy. Fucking Aber. Fucking Ham. Arteta doesn't have a fucking Scoopy. Although the prick come from the same academy as Messi. You know it, innit? How many games did Arteta play for Spain? Maybe he's got a chip on his shoulder because of that. He probably believed he was as good as that generation. I should have played for Spain at the highest level. Brubs, you played for Everton. You were fucking lucky to get a move to Arsenal. And you sucked dick to get to Arsenal. And you sucked dick while you was at Arsenal. You fucking rotten fuckwit. That's fucked up as well. So Uber has a brilliant comment. No business on the fucking... Brubs, he's never looked good there for me. Brubs, he blew there for about 5-6 games when this prick come in. We won the FA Cup. He looked... Oh, do you know what it was? He didn't even look all right there. He just cut in and banged a couple of goals in, and it worked for a minute. I promised everyone then it wasn't going to work next season. Like, fuck. See you later, girl. Very, very, very good nights to you. We can't even get warm-up games anymore. Brubs, I know. And what's going on now? This America thing. What are the games? How much is this going to fuck us up? Oh, we couldn't prepare for the season properly. I don't want to hear this bollocks. Arrange something in this country, then, you fucking dumbwit cunts. Yep, I can see it so bad, mate. Because, bruvs, do you know what? If they go and get a Werner, a Werner? They've got Werner. If they go and get a Haaland or something as well, fuck me. I know it's going to be a difficult signing, but I don't think they need millions. Like, they were going for Hakimi, which I didn't fucking get with Reece James. I thought Reece James was going to go now as a back three, nice and strong. Reece James, maybe Silva, possibly a new central defender, because I don't think the black German dude, fuck him, and the Scandinavian boy, oh God, I forgot his name as well. I don't think them two are what he wants, do you know what I mean? But Reece James, Thiago Silva, and I thought he'd sign another centre back, to be honest with you. And then Hakimi, but Hakimi didn't work out, did it? On Lanky, Abraham, and Ramsdale, I'm legit supporting PSG. What do you mean? I'm getting my season ticket ready for later. What are you talking about? I'm going down the fucking mighty O's, bros. I swear to God, oh God. At least let it be Sam Johnson. He must be a touch to, I'm not going to... Who am I to suggest it could be 20-25 mil? But what I'm saying is, guys, I need a drink. Listen, if one, like, apparently they're saying now they'll accept about 32, 33 for the guy, yeah? I still say that you go and knock on, what do you call it? West Brom's door, and you say, listen, I'll give you 25 mil, or better still, we'll loan him with an obligation to buy. He's got to play 25 games, blah, blah, blah. I will sign him for 25 mil. I'm sure there's a deal to be done somewhere, man. They're both championship goalkeepers, and they're both in the England fold. It's better off they're at a team like Arsenal for both of them, for fucking sakes. Bro, Basuma is still available. Neves is still out there, even though certain press and media motherfuckers are saying Man United have stolen a march on us, but I don't believe that. I believe we have to put down probably about £35 million in cash, maybe even slightly more, because West Brom have stayed absolutely tight-lipped on this whole Neves thing, hoping it's just fucking Arsenal being fucking just usual Arsenal. Ibadavering. What was that word from Darmish on Sky? They have intermediaries. Arsenal has spoke to Sheffield United through intermediaries. Like, fuck me, Arsenal make some of this shit up as they go along. Like, we don't even talk to clubs no more. We speak through inter-fucking-mediaries. Pick up the phone, be like, Sheffield United, hello. This is whoever represents Arsenal. I want your fucking player. Your Sheffield United being relegated. Just shit, mate. I'll tell you what, I'll make it public. I'll tell Andrew Ramsdale I want him personally. See if he doesn't come running. Fuck you, let's do a deal. Fuck me, they need me to start doing some fucking negotiating around here, bros. I'll soon sort that shit out. Yeah, neither can I, bros. They need me to get fucking negotiating. I swear to God, I'll put my foot up people's asses. There won't be none of this fucking around. Not a big fan of English keepers, except for I'd love Henderson as it happens, and I think they could even slyly, even though it's the Man United Arsenal thing. Listen, he ain't playing second fiddle to De Gea for another season. I don't think, from what I've noticed from Ollie, I don't think Ollie's going to give him a guarantee. I think they're going to go in 50-50 at very best, if not more 70-30, in favour of David De Gea. I think he likes David De Gea, is Ollie. So if Ollie mans up and kind of says, bro, you're number 2, I want you still, blah, 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 I think the boy himself has got a decision to make. Will he could join Arsenal from there? I'm convinced he would. Now, I think they couldn't be asking more than 30, 35 mil for this geezer if the boy wants to leave and they can't guarantee him football. How much? They can't be asking 50, 60, 70 million for their backup goalkeeper that doesn't want to play for them no more. So, I think that is an interesting one there. I just think we need to get to the bottom of who is number 1 at Old Trafford, and then I do think that this boy will fuck off. I think he has ambitions and sights on being England's number 1. I don't honestly think Jordan Pickford phases him as number 1 for England, and I think he knows that that's his position for the taking. He just needs a club that's going to play 38 Premier League games in a row. That could be very much Arsenal Football Club. Would I do a deal at 30, 35 mil Henderson? Fucking blinding idea. And there's me trying to fucking do championship shopping for goalkeepers. Fuck me. Brilliant idea, Usman. I've actually said it before on this stream. It's just I've convinced myself in my brain that Man United and Arsenal ain't going to do business with each other. But it would take Man United's publicly say that De Gea is going to be number 1, and Henderson then to spit his fucking dummy out the pram and say, well, fuck you lot, I'm out. Brilliant. Then anything can happen from there, guys. Surely. Yeah. But with that, the guy said he'll wait till next season because apparently Juventus said, can we loan him with an obligation to buy next year? And Sassuolo were like, well, no, we want money this year. So the guy himself has said, you know what, I'm calm. I'll stay here one more season. I'm in no rush. The guy's cool to stay at Sassuolo. He's in no rush. He wants to play for Juve, bros. So when someone badly wants to play for a club like that, bros, you don't drag them and force them to come London because it can just go really badly wrong from the first 3-6 months when you just see it written over their face that they're not up for this getting kicked in the Premier League and they're just screaming Torreira style to be released from this country, bros. I'm not up for it no more, bros. No, 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 no. Bring me Neves, Premier League ready. Bring me Basuma, Premier League ready, bros. And they're not even my top shelf signings, but you know what? They're Premier League ready. I'll take both of them right now. Bang. There you go, bros. And I certainly would give them 40 mil in staggered payments, 20 million down, the next 20 million in fucking God knows over how many years. No, fuck Navas. That's WB's boy. Will Keylor Navas come to us, or are we too shit? I think, bros, a lot of these fucking, I was going to say foreign mercenaries, but that sounds a bit terrible. A lot of these little cocksuckers that run around from PSG to Real Madrid, bros, they're in it for the money, innit? They're decent keepers. They've made a good name for themselves as being shot stoppers. Bros, I've seen that boy make fucking howler after howler. Seriously, fuck that. He's another one. He's about 5'11" as well. He's on the small. I'm not the biggest geezer, but he's on the small, on the height range. As far as I remember, is it him, Keylor Navas? He's kind of short, and yeah, as far as goalkeepers being 6'7" and 6'4", like he ain't that fucking stature and Donnarumma style. Anyway, I'm not saying I wouldn't have him just because of that. I just think he'll get beat up at corners, free kicks, etc., and get mugged off. Like, I just think a guy like that is going to be a liability coming into the Premier League. I know you don't know this until you try. I don't think Arsenal have got another 12 months to try him, motherfucker. Give me an English goalkeeper, just like we got the English Ben White. And guys, I'm not on no English screaming. I want just English white players for Arsenal. Absolutely fucking not. I just do think when it comes to that back defensive area, yeah, I'm up for Max Aaron's Ben White, Henderson, Ramsdale, or very, very preferably Sam Johnson. I really like this guy. I liked when he played for England just before the Euros. I thought he was blinding in that game, commanding in the box for England, and I thought it was bang on for Jordan Pickford. I thought he might challenge him for fucking number 1. Right. Who was that game against? Anyway, where are we? Bro, Navas might go to United. Yes, I have been seeing this today. How annoying. Premier League ready, as I like to say. It's got to be Basuma then. Renato to Liverpool, Barcelona. Again, yes, but he's flopped everywhere. Everywhere I've seen him play, he flops, apart from at European Championships, which has been 2 in a row now, and that does take a lot. He's been unbelievable all them years ago, 5 years ago, where he first blew up. He's only 23, 24. And yeah, to think He was one of Portugal's best players again in the tournament just gone, even though Portugal weren't their normal selves. He was unbelievable again. Every time I watched most of the games in the Euros, and yeah, he was fucking. He was standout every game I watched him for Portugal. We're only left with Bissouma, Guardo, Zakari, no, bro, and fucking no. Fuck that Armando Dia Warrior as well. Not having no cast off from fucking Roma. Bollocks. No chance, bros. Bros, you got to man up and go and get Neves. Tell him he's our guy. He runs that midfield. He's the guy we've been screaming for. You take him away from Man United. You convince him he's got battling to do with Pogba and McTominay and I don't know, Fred and I don't know, anyone you like. Just tell him Arsenal's the place to be. If we piss away 70 million, he said it again. Or have I just come back and read that again? Unless, like I tell you, I think I've actually, bro, it's beginning to look a possibility. Unless I can agree. Like I tell you, ain't agreeing to shit, bros. He's like Harry Kane, bros. Harry Kane doesn't want to leave the Premier League. He's one of them English boys. Like I tell you, he's obviously the same sort of guy. He's Italian. He don't want to leave Italy. He's already a fucking well on his way to be a millionaire. If he ain't already a millionaire at Sassuolo, he's calm, bros. He's going to be made a very big, nice millionaire as soon as he joins Juventus this season or next year, bros. He's very calm. He can wait. He's got time. We can't waste 30 million rams still. Not a big fan of English keepers. Bros, Sam Johnson I'll have all day long. I'll disagree with you on that one. I'm not the biggest fan of English keepers. Henderson, Sam Johnson all day long. After that, I'm open to whatever you like. Anana even. But yeah, Sam Johnson or Henderson first. He seems better than T-Rex and the rest. I hear you. But Sam Johnson's a good keeper. Bros, there's so many games he saved the fucking bollocks of West Brom last season, bros. Just like that Pereira, the winger at West Brom's a fucking good footballer. I know it's Pereira and Sam Johnson every time I watch West Brom last season. They were both their standout players every game. One poor cunt trying to save everything and one guy trying to creatively score and make that last threaded fucking through ball to whoever to fuck it up for him up front. Literally, it was a shame for both of them. They were both way too good for that team last season. I hear you, bro. But the fucker doesn't want Arsenal. He wants Juve. And if it's all true, he's calm to stay at Sassuolo for another year. 40 million for Henderson, that's a fucking lot of money. How long has he got in his contract? What's made him spit, apparently, his dummy out of his prime, guys? Who's chased up this Henderson thing? Because I haven't looked mad deep into it. I'm going to chase this up as best I can. I wanted to see if it started gathering pace before I started chasing I was chasing about 10 different things today. So Henderson and Edmund Tapsoda. Tapsoda wasn't top of my fucking priorities. I did go way too back. Right, bro, we need a cam central midfielder. And a central midfielder, Odegaard, Madison, Sabitzer. Or what as a pair, fuck me, central midfielder, or Locatelli, Cassie, and Navas, or Renato Sanchez. Let me wrap that around my head, bros. Alright, let me say it for you my way. Bro, we've got Locatelli. Fuck me. Lokonga, Partey, El Neni. We need one more quality midfielder to that. I'd like that to be Bissouma or Navas. Wrap. Number 10, we have a blinding one and a homegrown player in Smith Rowe. We need to add Maddison. It makes Smith Rowe immediately a better player. He makes Smith Rowe know what time of day it is. This ain't just his number 10 shirt. And it makes it one fuck of a battle. Smith Rowe then can fill in other places on the wing when Saka, Pepe, whatever is unavailable. Also, hopefully, you'd like to think that would end Aubameyang being on the wing if we did have two proper wingers in Saka, Pepe, Martinelli, and then if worse comes to worse, Smith Rowe could play on the wing. I'd like to think then, like, what the fuck? You've got no business, as has been said, to put Aubameyang on the left wing anymore. If you get your quality number 10, Smith Rowe, Saka, Pepe, Maddison, you know what I mean? And then you've got your strikers, Uber, Laka, Nketiah, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Nketiah really should go. So Uber, Laka, fucking Balogun. Hopefully not Tammy. But brilliant comment again. Sorry, I didn't even press on it. I was reading it first, sorry. Where are we? This one here. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, Nelson. Would you just fucking get rid of him now? I don't ever think he's going to make the grade, people. Nelson, Nathan Miles. We better include Willock in this. Like, realistically, are these players going to be around next season? Rowan Ospina as our Ospina. Oh, sorry, Anana. Fuck me. Bro, I don't think there's nothing that's really suggested, media-wise or anything. He's been exposed as a drug cheat, and a lot of people think that Ajax will cash in. I honestly think, because I see something about his agent saying about he's unhappy that Ajax never got more behind his personal arbitration thing or something when he was trying to prove his innocence. And I heard there was a little squabble there, apparently, between Ajax player and agent. Bro, all it takes is Ajax to give him a new 5-year deal, triple his wages, everyone's happy, innit? But we shall see. I don't ever believe there was much in it. He's a drugs cheat. I don't think many teams were going to touch him at the time. If we were ever involved, honestly, it would have had to have been something really cheap at £7 million. It would have suffered him not playing the next 6 months, possibly. But apart from that, I don't think Arsenal was really up for that, bros. Would I have been up for it? Sweet. I take drugs myself. I don't mind. You know what I mean? It's not a problem. Temptation was a motherfucker. He lives in Ajax. He lives in Amsterdam, sorry. Squad player, bros. I don't release El Neni when you've got fucking Thomas Partey, Willock, bros, because Willock's fucking is, you may as well say, is not much of an Arsenal player at the moment until someone says, yeah, he's blatantly staying next season. Like, we haven't actually got central midfielders to be letting go. El Neni, fuck me. He stays until you sign two then. Lokonga, Partey, that's it. Fuck me. Only as a squad player, I was saying. But yeah, bros, we need to sign. Bros, before I release El Neni to go Besiktas or any other fucking Galatasaray fucking riot in Turkey, bro, I need signings. Do you know what I mean? Because El Neni will just run around for you for 90 minutes. And I like people like that. They'll just fucking run around like a dog, then sit there and do fuck all. Willian style. We're such a mess. We sell Martiano for peanuts, and a year later, Messi is begging him for winning the Copa America. We're done out here, bro. I know, bros. And I did watch that Copa America. He was amazing. He was amazing in the penalty shootout. He brought that calming influence to Argentina. Do you know what I mean? Which they probably haven't had for a little while. Do you know what I mean? Let's have it right. And that's another thing I said on this channel, yeah? I did say, when fuck me, I goes, when we sold this guy, I did say, I goes, give it 6 months a year. He'll be Argentina's number one. And someone else will be circling around him. Don't be surprised if Barcelona try and get that guy through. Messi goes back to Koeman, chats shit. Yeah, man. Martinez could get a move to a team like Barcelona. Don't ever get that twisted. Yep. Should have sold Leno instead, mate. I wonder, was it a thing where he just didn't like Saliba style? Was it personal? Let's say the 17 million, and we've got an hour and 45 now, yeah? So we're going to close off soon, guys. But let's just pretend. Do you think if Villa had offered 17 million for Leno, before I close out, it's important, I want you guys to answer. If Villa offered 17 million for Leno, would Arsenal have made the exact same decision? Hagumi, Lundbergkamp, Usman, fire away at me, guys. What I'm basically saying, forgive me for eating my little sweet here, was it purely a financial decision? If the money had come in for Leno, the same money, would we have fucked him off instead? Basically, what I'm saying, was it just a financial decision and we had to get money in? Who would you have sold for 17 million? For Leno or Martinez? I don't know who I would have sold. I was devastated when he left. Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure about these PSG guys though, man. And PSG chop and change their keeper so often that I'm wondering if they are the problem. The only one I've seen a couple of times, honestly, is the Areola guy. And yeah, he looked good for a minute. I see him, it was like he first broke into a team, he had so many clean sheets in a row. and then suddenly it just went fucked up for him. But nobody went fucked up for the club. Maybe they did bad in the Champions League game. I don't know. I hear you. Most definitely. Most definitely. Not necessarily, bro. They could get roughed up at corners, roughed up at free kicks. Bro, we've seen this happen to foreign keepers in the past. Do you know what I mean? I've seen this. I don't know, man. An English keeper that has played in the Premier League, who have been busy goalkeepers. Believe me, they were busy goalkeepers the last seasons. Sam Johnson and Ramsdale. They probably had so many balls fired at them. I would imagine they're both decent shot stoppers, especially Sam Johnson. I've seen him so many times. I have to say, this other prick never really caught my eye, Ramsdale. Yeah, most definitely, bros. 100% fraud. So who's making half of his decisions then, bros? The Saliba thing. When we buy people, who pressed the button for Ben White? Thank fuck it happened. Who's the guy that really wants Tammy Abraham with so many other strikers at the club? Where is the number 10? Awar, Maddison, Grealish. Wouldn't you be cancelling every other deal at the moment and concentrating on a big number 10, a Grealish, Osama Awar, anyone? And we've needed this number 10 with respect for so long. All last season we needed number 10. I fully expected it to be addressed first, guys. I thought it was going to be this Buendia for. I'm glad it wasn't. I'm still going to stand by that, even though he assisted twice tonight. He played well, apparently, for Villa. He assisted 2 goals for Ollie Watkins and a 4-0 win away at Walsall, I think. Easy team. Shouts out to you, Easy. But yeah. I thought it was going to be this Buendia guy. And we held back on that for some reason. The 33 million was too much. I was delighted. But I thought we had another idea. Then it started breaking about Maddison. I didn't believe it. And I thought, hold up. We did let Buendia go. Maybe we got a plan here. I'm not seeing the plan. I'm hoping. I'm praying for this plan. Not seeing it. Yeah, bros. Imagine the guy's still sitting there without a job. He'd be licking his lips at this Arsenal job right now. Like where the Tottenham thing was a little bit uncertain, they were probably like, well, listen, you get all the Kane money, and we're thinking all the Kane money. Oh, more on top of that, I'm pissed I'm losing Kane. I don't know. Whatever fucked up that at Arsenal, at least it's like, all right, cool. I've got a good basis. I've got Tierney, Tavares. I've got Gabriel. I've got White. I'm going to need a couple of right backs. I've got Partey, Lukonga, Willock perhaps. I need one more central midfielder. I need a quality number 10. He's basically going to say the same shit we said tonight and the players we said tonight. If he got guaranteed 4 reasonably big signings, a decent keeper, 25 million worth, a Maddison, 65 million worth, and then a 35. Listen, I mean, not work this out. 65, 100 million for Maddison and Neves, and say another 55. You know what I mean? So he'll need 155 on top of whatever we've already done this season. So that was close to the 250 mark if you include Ben White. Well, Ben White, the Conga, Tavares, and then what he needs. What does he need after that? I said Maddison, Neves, 150. Yeah, makes about 220 million roughly. I don't know. But how come has no one watched this Sam Johnson? Why did I see so much of West Brom last year? I'm not talking I see him once. I'm not talking just on that England game. I see this Sam Johnson numerous times last year. I thought he was a fucking good player. And then just before the Euros, who the fuck was even playing a friendly? Just before the Euros, Sam Johnson played. I thought he fucking proper held it together for England that day as well. So do you know what? I was pretty much convinced from them. I thought Sam Johnson was the guy for me. But I like that. Yeah, mate. And I seriously don't think you've got to promise him 4 good signings now, and then maybe next summer 2 or 3 gloss signings, and he'll be like, yeah, and then this club works itself out. I don't think we are that mad big job that everyone reckons. Clever coaching, decent coaching, organising a defence, organising fucking tactics, and then yeah, playing Uber in his rightful position, not the left wing. Trying not to have your keeper as a sweeper, ha ha ha. Asking Rob Holding to do things Rob Holding is nowhere near capable of doing. Playing out from the back, etc. Even David Luiz, and we know he's a decent and alright footballer. Who struggled with this playing out of the back at Arsenal? So do you know what? Don't fucking do it. But guys, on that note, where are we going? Let's get our last comments in. Hour and 50 minutes in, people. Thanks for the love as always. Please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. I can't believe it. Right. Imagine we put up with him all last year, made him sign a couple of people now. It would be such a weird one if we just suddenly fired him a month to the season starts. I'd say straight. Everyone would be like, Arsenal in turmoil. Next day, you release fucking Conte as your manager. Arsenal no longer in turmoil. We'll be as fickle as that, people. Do you know what I mean? Conte wins everywhere he goes. What is it? He's going to come to Arsenal and just stop winning? I don't think so. I think with any fucking class manager, Mourinho, whatever, people that are a bit savvy, they look at the finances, they look at their resources, and they look what they're building around. He'll look at Smith Rowe, he'll look at Saka, he'll look at Tavares, he'll look at Tierney, Ben White, Gabriel, Thomas Partey, Pepe, and Saka and Martinelli. That's 10 players I've just mentioned there, yeah? 10 footballers. Conte will look at them 10 guys and say, cool. Over a few years, over 3 seasons of overhaul, I'd have signed another 10 players alongside these 10, which make it a fucking perfect team. Yeah, bruv. Most definitely. And that's what I'm saying. I swear to God, does one of them honestly watch me? Dan, you love Guendouzi? Bang, out the club. Dan, you love Saliba? Out the club. So then I made the predictions. Gabriel's next, bruv. Gabriel Martinelli's next. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it all over the gaff. As much as I'm feeling Tammy Abraham being the new Arsenal number 9. Oh, fuck goodness. If we release and Tammy is holding the shirt aloft, yeah, and we're still here without a right back, goalkeeper, central midfielder, and number 10. What's Tammy Abraham going to be the new number 10? Don't worry, guys. He's the second striker. He's got the quality of Maddison, the eye for goal of Messi, and oh, fuck you, Lord. God, I can see it and feel it all happening to me right now. I'd be happy with Zidane or Simeone. Don't know about Zidane. Simeone, definitely. Conte, 2 million%. Tuchel, fuck me, I couldn't remember his name earlier. Brilliant. The only reason why I'm staring into space, Brendan Rodgers, you had me there. I was thinking he's bottled Champions League twice at Leicester. If you was a Leicester fan, so I take it you're going to answer no, Usman, yeah? Do you know he's been really shit fucking close to Champions League the last 2 years and they fall away and bottle it? For me, I might have sacked him. Now, they've got decent owners, Leicester. I may have sacked him at the end of last season, honestly. That FA Cup saved his ass in more ways than we could know, because if he had a bottled Champions League twice, I would have sacked that cunt. There's something about Brendan Rodgers. I think he's fucking good. I think he'll do so much good. Excuse me, guys. So much good at Arsenal. But when it comes to nailing a couple of pieces to the jigsaw, he's going to flop. There's something about him. He flopped at Liverpool. He ain't going to, I don't think, further this Leicester team. They're already a very good team. They're currently better than Arsenal. But I don't think he's further them. I think he'll flop next season in Champions League football. And I think he'll start actually slipping the other way now. The gap will start getting a bit bigger. They've missed it fucking close twice, especially the season before when Man United just picked them, come out of nowhere and stole fourth place. As for Erik ten Hag, yes, he's been fucking shit hot in Holland. I do think he'll need good people around him. Do you know what I mean? Opposite to what like Arteta's got, Edu Vinay. I think he is the guy that might need strong characters. This guy, I love the word Premier League ready. He'll be fresh into it. Like Conte, he's managed in England, he's managed in Italy. That there is the highest level. This guy is fucking managing the Udavise or whatever you want to call it. So bollocks to the Zizer and fuck him as well. Do you know what I mean? Conte most definitely natural born winner. Can't believe he signed a new deal. I really thought it was time to leave. I thought, is he going to get stale at the same club? He's been there a fuck of a long time. Like, surely it's time for him to come to the Premier League and test his mettle like this Conte motherfucker. More forced into it, bro. Things were going dramatically wrong. When Smith Rowe started getting drafted in last season, Arsenal was not a pretty football club to look at. And I give it to Smith Rowe for kind of shining. Because if I remember correctly, Smith Rowe proper come in when we were shit we were shit the whole season. And Smith Rowe, Saka, Tierney. And as I said, Partey just done a solid job for me the whole season. He never got over a 6 or a 7 out of 10, but he never got a 4 or a 5 for me. He just got through he got through every game without looking outstanding, without making mistakes. Now he needs to up that this season. Do you know what I mean? All right, I'm not a guy that makes mistakes like Arteta. I'm like fuck me like a Xhaka. I'm not a liability. The pace of the Premier League doesn't actually scare the shit out of me. Now let me be a little bit confident in what I can do as a footballer, whether it's fucking taking shots at goal, just spreading the ball a bit more, just looking more confident as a better footballer, because he's a beast of a midfielder, and it's time for him to express himself a bit more. Maybe having someone alongside him with a bit more metal, bang, will go a long way for the guy. Because Thomas Partey's a quality player, bros, but as I said, he never for me got over a 6 or a 7, but he never fucked up. He never tried to overhead kick a basic clearance away at Burnley like when Xhaka did, and that was a game we drew. And these were games that made us finish 8th. Do you know what I mean? Classic Xhaka mistakes, and he wasn't liable for even one of them. Jay Fields, what's going on, Jay? Bro, Brendan was a great manager for developing players and helping team gel together. Most definitely, and that's where I'd love him at Arsenal. But will it be the FA Cup final when we get there, Brendan Rodgers? We just lose 3-0 to Chelsea. I'm just saying, bro, it's the final. Click, 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 click. I'm not convinced of him. Liverpool, I know we can't blame him for Steven Gerrard slipping, etc. But he masterminded another fucking bottle job there. Leicester, the last 2 years, apart from the FA Cup, he has masterminded 2 fucking outrageous slips out of the top 4 and opened up the fucking positions for other teams. Maybe Leicester rocket into seasons too fast and bring it on themselves, bros. Look like they're fucking nailed on for top 4 and then they start slipping away. Should Leicester be in the top 4? Probably not, bros. But they're punching above their weight, so he's got to punch with them. For me, he doesn't punch with them at times. Do you know what? I'm contradicting myself. I fucking like Brett. I think he could do a superb job at Arsenal, but I just don't think he's winning mentality. No. Yeah, so you must have liked him when fucking McLaren was there and won them their first league in a fuck of amount of time. It was 20, wasn't it? I don't disrespect the league, bros. I'm just saying, what's that guy called? Oh God, the central midfielder. I really liked him. He went from Ajax to Barcelona. Oh my God, Frankie de Jong. I thought that could have been him coming a risk to Arsenal. On hindsight, I'd still love him at the club. What I'm saying is, even players coming out of this great Eredivisie, I'm kind of fucking scared of. Do you know what I mean? Shouts out to you, Jay. What's good, my G? How are you, bros? Pai was decent, bro. Even at his worst, after exactly, he was the best midfielder for us. That's what I'm saying. And hopefully this season, with someone decent alongside him, he can push on now. Because he's got a lot more to offer. What was that about Martinelli? Come back, come back, come back. Don't you dare go away when it's about Martinelli. Martinelli's getting 20 games max next season when he should be a starting striker. Martinelli will get his arse sold, bros. If I reckon if Arteta has his way and he gets Tammy, he's gonna sell Gabriel Martinelli as quick as you can say William Saliba, Matteo Guendouzi. I swear to God, bruvs, if he does do this one, if I get the hat-trick of my three favourite players, no, not favourite, as almost favourite though in Saliba, Guendouzi. I like both of them. I wanted both of them to have massive careers at the club. I adore Gabriel Martinelli. Smith Rowe still ain't signed a deal and I like him. He fucks with players that I like, innit? That's all I'm going to say at this moment. If Martinelli goes, I swear to God, Arteta watches this programme, innit? He watches me and thinks, right, you fat little cunt. What we're going to do is here, we're going to sell your boy Martinelli for whatever peanuts I get for him, just to piss that fat cunt off. Most definitely. Now, if you're asking if I'll have them above Arteta, bros, I'll take Tin Cat fucking Den Haag Tin Catman. I'll take Catmandu. I'll take fucking Mickey Mouse. I'll take Donald Duck. Bros, all of them are exceptional managers over Arteta. I was just talking first choice ones. When Arsenal finally, what I'm trying to say is that in a nutshell for you, so you understand me absolutely, completely crystal clear. When Arsenal finally have the bollocks to sack him, I don't want another yes man. I don't want another Arteta. I don't want another Emery. I want us to be adventurous. Go for a winner. Whoever's available at the time. Ancelotti, Jurgen Klopp, fucking anyone you like. Pep Guardiola, Jose fucking, well, not Jose, but you get my picture, yeah? A winning fucking manager at the fucking time. Imagine Conte sitting there available. Do you know what I mean? Right now. No compensation to any club, nothing. Just sign the fucking dotted line. There's your budget. Go do what you got to do. Bang. Rodgers slightly turned down the Tottenham job this year, or he was approached. He turned it flat down. Would he necessarily immediately jump ship to Arsenal? So as Rafa Benitez, and I'd have had Rafa Benitez over Arteta as well. I'll take Harry Potter, bro. Seriously, so would I. I'll take Harry Potter, the glasses, all sorts, bro. And the English accent. And I can drink tea with the Queen and all of that bollocks. I wouldn't even mind. Fucking hell, there's a statement and a half. I swear, just like Sigurdsson, like, let me not go there. I'm sure Liverpool are grooming him for their position, bros. I know Klopp ain't ready to go. And I think he's probably, I think he's reasonably happy with the next 2-3 seasons at Rangers. If he got, I don't know, where do you think he'd want to go next to further his education? What, West Ham, Villa for a season or two, then on to Liverpool? Are Arsenal that stepping stone to Liverpool? I don't know. Bros, I'm pretty sure Liverpool's the dream ticket for him. And yeah, it'll be one more stepping stone up, and then it'll be Liverpool. If he doesn't stay at Rangers and battle with Celtic all the way until the time comes, till he gets the fucking call from Liverpool. But that's what I'd imagine will be Steven Gerrard's calling, bros. Would I take him? Again, I'll take anyone over Arteta. I've made that public, but he's not the guy that I was thinking. Fuck me, here he goes. All right, I take your point, bros. Sergino Dest as well, yeah, legit. Yep, De Jong, yep, yes, Van der Beek, yes. Anana, the left back, Puffler, Fico, if you call him, and the Moroccan dude, Mazoru, whatever the fuck. That's how I'd say Moroccan dude. So I'm letting you know I'm fully aware of who you're talking about. Everyone else I can pronounce. The Brazilian left back, Telefico, him, yep. Okay, I get you, bro. And superb. So now most of them players are gone though. Oh, let me see how much Ajax bang in the Champions League this year though. To take my point on that one, they certainly didn't bang in the Champions League last year. So let me see them bang this year in the Champions League, bros. And I will literally get on my hands and knees and pray to God and all his powers that Arsenal making the manager, because that's a pretty special bunch of players you actually did say there. Whether they all come in Holland, whether it was a piece of genius, fucking lucky touch, whatever happened, that was almost like you naming the fucking FC Porto squad that Jose Mourinho happened to in the Champions League with. Like, looking back on that, you'd think, wow, he must be God. He made Porto win the Champions League. Go and check that 1 to 11 carefully, bros, and go and check literally where all their 1 to 11 prospective their next clubs was immediately after that Champions League win. Bang, bang, bang. Mourinho weren't the only one at the club. Bang, 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 bang. That was one fucking talented fucking FC Porto. How the fuck they got them 11 motherfuckers together all at the same time? Yeah, they were all young. Like your whole Delit, like your whole fucking Ziyech, fucking Missouri, fucking Telefico, Van der Beek, De Jong. Bang. Okay. It happens sometimes, bros. It happens. And I'm not disrespecting or even disagreeing with you. I'm just saying sometimes, bros, a list like that happens. Sergino Dest, brilliant. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Linked with Arsenal yesterday, by the way. But do you know what I mean? I think Telefico might remain there now. Missouri seems like he's on his way. I think everyone else is gone, bros. Are that team going to get to the semi-final of the Champions League now? No. If they do, I fucking tell you, he's the manager of the year. Do you get my point on that? Because he ain't getting them to the semi-final, no Champions League this year, bros. Because he ain't got none of them motherfuckers. Nope, he's got the left back. Let's see if that left back drags him through to the semi-final Champions League. I do not believe so. In Jimmy in the blood clot place. What's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, DJ DQ? Legends from Kent. What's going on, boys? How's the areas? All getting fucking more normalised down there. Trying to get like Hackney out there in them streets, yeah? Police tasering motherfuckers and all sorts. Come like Hackney for about 3 minutes down there. What the fuck is going on? Osman, where are we now? Conte's one of the best managers, bro. We know this. If it comes to Arsenal, we'd already be top 4. But yeah, bro, it's just in his name. And obviously, he ain't gonna come without guarantees. So that means, let's say he took the job now, mid-flight, wherever we are at now. Ben White, Lukonga, Tavares in. He would still say, I need 4 players, and yeah, I'm down for this job. And it's probably the 4 players that we're not maybe the exact 4 players, but it'll be the 4 positions we're talking about now. I need a right back, goalkeeper, central midfielder, number 10, and I can jolly through this for 12 months and think about it next summer. Do you know what I mean? But he'll still need them 4 key positions filled, bros. Arsenal have to then decide. Why won't Arsenal back him? If they're going to back this clown Arteta to the tune of 50 million for Ben White, fuck me. Ben White would have worked for Conte, I'm sure. Maddison would work for Conte, I'm sure. Do you know what I mean? DJ, what you do? It's written on the label. Oh, fuck me. What have I done here? Oh, wow, Dan. Don't overdo yourself, son. It's because I'm over 2 hours in now. Brilliant. Laugh out loud, man said filth. Grooming. That was because of what he said about Steven Gerrard. I said Liverpool are grooming Steven Gerrard for the job, just like Sigurdsson, whatever. Brilliant, fantastic. So yeah, as I said, anyway, I reckon Steven Gerrard is fully groomed, bros. I don't even reckon DJ DQ's team could grip Steven Gerrard. I think he's going to Liverpool as soon as Jurgen is done. As soon as Jurgen's had enough, and he says, that's it, I'm fucking out. I've took this club as far as I can go. And that's it, mate, I'm fucking out of here. It's time to go. Hit the road, Jack. And don't come fucking back, cunt. And that's when Stevie G takes the job signed the line and says, you know what? Ever since I was a boy, I've been fucking loving and blowing this club off. And now it's time for me to blow this club as a manager. Yeah. If you take my point, ladies and gentlemen, Gerrard's my favourite English player of all time. My favourite English player of all time is Paul Merson. Back me up, little Bergkamp, Tony. The best English player of all time is fucking Paul Merson, man, shadow of a doubt. Yeah, bros, he was fucking unbelievable. He was an unbelievable. He West Ham, Liverpool, FA Cup final. Like West Ham should have won that, man. Shaka is up in goal and all sorts of. Literally, like a bite. Did he fuck his leg up and all sorts and still managed to bang it from like 40 yards out? I don't know. The Gazers are one off, literally. And when it comes to this generation, when they talk about Lampard, Scholes was a legend, bruv. Gerrard, fucking, they couldn't piss on his fucking boots. None of them were close to him, innit? Scholes, Lampard, fuck them all. What's the other one? Joe Cole, never won. Brilliant player, nowhere near Lampard. Nowhere near Gerrard. Gerrard was all by himself and just fucking madness of what he could do. Massive statement. Nedved and Zidane. But you know what? In terms of what he done for Liverpool, bro, Champions League, Liverpool ain't winning the Champions League fast. Liverpool punched above their weights a few times on the Gerrard. They won. Do you remember when they won? Was it on the Benitez? 3 cups in a season. Was it League Cup, FA Cup, and Europa League or something? Liverpool had some mad moments, bros. And do you know what? Steven Gerrard was at the fucking throat of all of them. So do you know what? Never looked at him like that because I'm an Arsenal fan. Obviously you are, but I mean, yeah. Imagine if Arsenal ever had a fucking any time of the Wenger reign if they had a Gerrard. Jesus Christ! Imagine when Chelsea really got close to getting him. Woo! That would have been nuts. Huh? Guys, on this note, I have to go. I'm hearing something I'm happy with. Woo. Guys, in fact, stay right there. If there's a motherfucker, I'm going to check something. Sorry about that, people. But we have been mad over 2 hours in, so it's time to go in a second. Yeah, bro, right. Sorry, the manager has a role in developing and grooming the talent. So, all these young boy, all these young, fuck me, all these boys were young and academy. Ah, come on, who's sent a comment in? I was just reading that. Young and academy products. His way of playing with Dale's group of players reminded me of us. Very well said. They was a fucking extremely talented bunch, bruvs. And sometimes with talented bunches, that's FC Porto style, that is going to happen. God, Linda. Never's always been my personal favourite. Damn. Sorry. Mr. Nedved was fucking mad nuts footballer. Like, yeah. He brought it every time, bruvs. He done it. Favourite is a damn fucking goal. So, Gerrard. Yeah, bruvs. I hear you, my G. That noise is going to piss me off. I'm going to go out there and knock someone out. I love Nedved for Czech, the national team. Yeah, bro. He carried them for fucking ages. The dude was like Gerrard in England. Yeah, bro. He's a one-man army. Exactly. Yeah, literally did. Tournament time, bro. You'd know it's just Nedved fucking fighting every motherfucker out there. Do you reckon we'll ever win a Champions League? Seeing Spurs got to the final. I can't see it still. No, well, nowhere soon, bros. You need a couple of really special fucking players, bros. Like who we're talking about. You know, one of them special, that Nedved, that Zidane, that Gerrard. that guy that does them extra bits to just get you through. And currently, we probably don't have that. It was 32. Like he ain't gonna be scoring goals for many more seasons. Let's not get all depressed on it, bros. We're way far from that, in it. Like, do you know what I mean? We need to work our way back into being a top 14 and take that shit from there. Obviously, bros, if I'm gonna say now over the next, Arteta's never gonna win a fucking league, Champions League, anything at this club. Like, he's never gonna win any of them 2 trophies. Will Arteta ever get us back into a top 4? At this moment, I actually don't think he will. That will be an interesting one for tomorrow, guys. Will Arteta ever, no matter how many seasons this board backing for, will he ever see Arsenal back into a top 4? Bollocks, I don't think he will. Bro, and Henry is the greatest striker ever. Must be always in awe of him. These groups of French players, and Bergkamp without doubt is class. God clear, yeah, most definitely. I think them two played in the same fucking team, Bergkamp, Henry. Like, just imagine what they've done to Premier League, even European defenders. Just seeing them two, thinking, okay, Henry, Bergkamp, Henry. No matter which way you say it, you're pretty fucked. You've got a hard afternoon of football coming up. Like, that was just unbelievable. And then think you would have 2 people running down the wings, like probably Perez and Ljungberg, mugging you on the left and right. And then just these 2 beasts holding everything together, Petit and Vieira. It was, oh, God. It was beautiful. Oh, God, and a little Mark Overmars pelting down the left. Oh, my God. I loved Overmars. He was a fucking baller. I loved a lot of Holland. I love Holland, actually. There's a lot of people I've had overtime, I would say, where people are like, I can't always love this geezer and that one. And I like Holland for quite a few seasons. I used to love, like, we've all seen Holland playing good football, whether they were shit or not. So I wasn't actually trying to run that when I said that to you, Usman, running down the Dutch league. It's just sort of consistently got worse over the last few years. Yeah, you'll get an AZ Alkmaar, you'll get 20 that will start challenging Ajax and Feyenoord, you know what I mean? But it's pretty much dead out, bros. And as soon, just like you see in the, here's another example, like just to try and show you like the respect, and I wasn't just cussing. You see in England, if a guy has 7, 8, 9 good games in a row, he will be picked for the England squad. Like, we do rush giving people, we fling out caps for fun sometimes, England. Do you know what I mean? And I'm all for the youth again. What I'm just saying is, though, we dash out fucking caps for fun. We integrate people so much quicker than we need to, considering, like it's England. They're meant to be meant to have made the sport. Like, you know, you should be fucking done in tournaments every fucking tournament you enter. Not this, this great generation, this could happen and that could happen. And then the ever so fucking whatever happens to Italy in a final. I hope you get what I'm getting at, you know what I mean? Arteta just doesn't represent anything for me of greatness, getting back into top 4, the leader of men, the looking after the youth. Saka, Saka obviously being one, but he's obviously cool. Martinelli, Gabriel Martinelli, William Saliba, Matteo Guendouzi. What's he done with these 3 geezers? All like under 21 years old, fucking with all 3 of them. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you, my heart is telling me Gabriel Martinelli is the next victim of this Arteta reign. And I do feel that will be for Tammy Abraham. And who the fuck is Tammy the fucking, oh God, if this happens. Yeah, bro, there's actually Saliba, Guendouzi, Martinelli, and he'll now go all out for this Tammy guy. And who is Tammy, bros? Like, do you know what? That's so going to slap him in his face next season. I hope he gets sacked immediately. Yeah, bros. Absolutely terrorizing them, bros. Yeah, damn beautiful time. Loved Overmars too. Yeah, bro. Real baller, most definitely. Like, we had people that were average them times as well, like Edu, Will Tord. We had average footballers that actually, but then again, because they come into such a fucking winning mentality and such a good team, I suppose it wasn't that hard. Because what I'm saying is, it wasn't all just fucking wonderful players. We had to have Christopher Ray put in a shift for us around times of winning titles. Will Tord obviously had to come up trumps winning things. Lewis Morte played little bits and pieces in parts of us fucking having successful periods. So I'm saying sometimes it also we know it takes a squad. But in that squad, like for the players, Alex Meninga had a fucking amazing time. What did he do? Keep fucking, 14 games he played, had to deputise for Seaman. 9 clean sheets. One of them being away at Man United that pretty much locked the door on us winning the title. So, Yes, strong number ones, guys. Strong number twos. Fucking backup players. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. Arsenal haven't been that for many fucking years. We haven't had that dog in this spirit as well. Like Meninga, he probably had no right to come in and be as good as he did. Come in and actually perform at that time. But it's because he had a fucking mad solid back four ahead of him. And then Petit and Vieira holding shit. It probably made him so much calm as a fucking 19, 20, 21-year-old keeper coming into this. It helped him make him look a lot better. Now, fast forward to us now, present day 8th. Renarson comes in. He looks like a fucking... If Renarson went into a fucking... Let's just say Renarson had to come into Man City's team in a Champions League semi-final. I bet he'd have been a lot more calmer. Let it be a Champions League semi-final. That was his first game in England. Or then play the League Cup game for Arsenal in our calamity defence. I'm not saying it's Arsenal's fault for Renarson. I'm just saying sometimes it's what you got in front of you has a lot to fucking... Leaves a bit of a taste in your mouth, innit? Like, whatever, which way you got to put it. I just think Renarson would be a better goalkeeper at Man City. There you go. I agree with you. Eredivisie has deteriorated for sure, bro. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've been very impressed by the Portuguese league lately. Yes, bro. Yes, see, there you go. And there is people coming out of Portugal. Like, do you know what I mean? Just to name the bunches at Man United, the Silvas and fucking Fernandes. I mean, Renato Sanchez is. Oh God, the other guy that went to Atletico Madrid, the little young striker, 107 million worth. Bros, yes, there's been a lot of key footballers, and there's still loads, like to mention loads of these young kids. So do you know what? Portugal could be the next league, most definitely to be keeping an eye on, man. Do you know what I mean? But what it is as well, sorry, I didn't finish that last point. When I said shit, I didn't finish that point. People playing 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row, good in this country, and going straight through to the England team. Well, unfortunately, that's what happens in the Eredivisie, in the Dutch league as well. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 good games, bros. That's it. They're primed for Serie A, Spain, Premier League, wherever. They're gone as soon as they start playing well. Unfortunately for Ajax, not many people have time to give you a second season. I'm surprised Telefico is still there because he ain't that great. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone else that was decent in that team is long gone, bros. And that's what happens these days. Even the FC Porto team, as I said, that won the league, Champions League with Mourinho. No one waits around. Even if you won the Champions League, fuck it, they'll still all gone the next year. Yeah, bros. That was the downfall of all shit right there, bros. And I actually did think the day we signed William Gallas, until he was presented in a number 10 shirt, which fucking really pissed me off. I took that personally. I was like, why is he given the number 10? He's a central fucking defender. Oh, Dan, don't worry about numbers these days. What do you mean? It's fucking number... Bro, Bergkamp shirt. Like, what are you talking about? But anyway, he pissed me off for taking the number 10 shirt, but he was an everyone, bros. He wasn't done out when he come to Arsenal. He was 29 or something, bros. Just, I don't know. He never looked like William Gallas that fucking smacked it for 4 seasons at Chelsea. I'll never know what clearly happened there. I actually thought William Gallas was going to be a really good defender at Arsenal. I didn't think we were getting such a bad deal at the time. I was pissed we were losing Ashley Cole, but to think we were getting Gallas and our defence was shaky, and we had like people like, I don't know, Igor Stepanov around probably at the time, I was like, yes, this is the way forward. That went wrong really quickly, man. An unbelievable start 11, bro. Look at us now, it's a disgrace. You know I feel bad for United also. How the mighty have fallen. But Man United are trying, bros. Even under Van Gaal, or whatever his name was, Louis, they gave him 250 mil to spend. It's not for the lack of trying almost. Their owners kind of have tried. And after this whole pandemic shit and the fans having to cancel that Liverpool game last year, bros, then the owners know, yeah, bros, they're going to have to make a couple of very nice signings, bros. Sancho being 1, Varane being 2. I'm sure they've got 1 or 2 more up their sleeves as well for Oli this season. I think they're going for the league. And as far as they're concerned, adding 3-4 top quality players, and they finished second last year, I believe their fans and themselves will think they're going for the league this year. Sancho, Varane, it's a fucking good look so far. Add 2 quality, add Kamavinga to that, and a striker. It's a very fucking good football team they have themselves there. A very good fucking football team they have themselves there. We sold our souls for the Emirates. We certainly did, on a bunch of lies of greatness coming. to be what was it? Financially sustainable and all this bollocks. Yeah, I know, bros. We're fed a load of rank talk, literally. Like, let's just make them come on this. Let's chisel over the fans. Like, literally, let's just wank on them. Sorry to put it so disgustingly, but yeah, literally how it was. Let's just fucking gas these boys up. Tell them we're going on to this. We'll fucking hike the prices up. Not only on tickets, merchandise, fucking kits, fucking printing names, programs, drinks, food in the stadium. Everything's going to double up. But we should have declined the fucking football team. Blinded. You cunts. I'll probably never recover from that. Bros, it takes a decent budget and a Conte or a new age Wenger to come in. It'll be alright. 12 months. Do you know what I mean? New owners, whichever way you look at it, bros, or these owners to be sort of strapped down and said, listen, dickhead, there's two ways of doing this. We spend money for 2 seasons, we spend a lot of money for 2 seasons, and we start winning leagues and fighting for Champions League. And then we just top it up after that. Like, you know what Man City done? They kind of threw a load, 50 million here, 50 million, 50 million, loads of fullbacks, and now they've slowed it down. Now they're looking to, if I can dare say it, their Galactico signings. Like, I'm sure they ain't got many targets this summer, but if there's 2 players they'd like to have, it's Grealish, Kane. Fuck me, that's not going to hurt no football club in the fucking planet Earth of world football, is it? Having Harry Kane and Jack Grealish just walking into the fucking football club. So, even that's still going to cost a lot of money. What I'm saying is there's never a situation now where Man City have to go out and get 7 players like Arsenal currently have to do to be able to be even close to fucking challenging for a top 4 again. Do you get what I mean? You sort of spend big for a season or 2, and then after that, it's literally 1 player a summer, 2 max, to maintain and keep fighting and continue your greatness. These owners don't get that. I'm sure if they spent 250 this summer, followed by 200 next summer, all of a sudden you've got a team fucking firing all cylinders. You might have a couple of youths coming through. Suddenly now, when one of our youths come through, just because we finished second or fuck knows even top, you know what I mean? Our average Nketiah coming for our youth now is worth fucking £30 million, even though he's only fucking played 20 minutes of football. Fuck it, we're champions, and guess what? He's our shit hot new talent. That's how Liverpool seems to have done it with Dominic Solanke and shit like that, no? But we can't get 10 million for the door for Nketiah. It's interesting. Maybe it's because we finished 8th. And they're thinking, fuck, they finished 8th and the Gazer still doesn't play for them. Fuck giving them money for that guy. But a guy like Dominic Solanke that didn't get in Liverpool's team, but because Liverpool are firing, they could ask 21 million from Bournemouth for him. I don't know, guys. But on that note, you know what? I fucking love and adore you all. We're 2 hours and 27 minutes. I've got to get the fuck out of here. I've been sat on the same position for so long, my arse is all hot. I'm so sorry to say it just like that. I'm all getting hot and bothered, bro. I wish I could have got... Oh, wow, you never went to high... Oh, yeah, of course not. So sorry, bro. It was an amazing place, bro. Atmosphere. Even on the George Graham, when we didn't even sing and it was shit. And rainy days at home to QPR. When John Jensen scored his first ever goal and only goal. Yeah, bros, we lost that game 3-1, by the way. At home to QPR. But yeah, we had some proper shit times there, but it was an amazing stadium. I was there when we were let back into European competition, bros, and we played Benfica. We drew 1-1 in the Stadium of Light. We come back to Highbury, we drew 1-1, went to extra time, we lost 3-1, bros. Never forget that shit. Pissing down the rain as well. I was baby gooner then. Proper baby gooner. Couldn't even fucking see over the thing. But anyway, never mind. Wouldn't have been an Ultra Arsenal without a doubt. I'd have been on Ultra Arsenal. Yeah, mate, most definitely. Man City are doing it the right way. They phase their legends out gradually. We sold ours in 2 seasons. Joker man strategy. Arsenal. Yeah, even down to Vieira. Like, do you remember every season he was leaving? Then suddenly, when no one wanted him no more, he sort of hit that 29, 30 years old bit. And if I was fucking, then we were fucking, we flung him out for the first one he offered that season, 16.9 to Juve. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? That FA Cup final goal being the last ball he kicked for Arsenal was weird. Henry, after staying for so many seasons of looking like he was going, I even felt we could have probably persuaded him to stay. Because he could have went fully 2-3 seasons before he finally thought, oh, fuck it, I'm out. You always wonder if Arsenal, when they get into that wrong age of 30, and it was way too convenient for Wenger to start his next project. Because that's what it seemed with Wenger, and that's what pissed me off. I thought he's just waiting to start his next posse of young kids. And it didn't seem the next posse of young kids for me were coming through. It was Alex Songs and I don't know, Nasri's, fuck knows. I can't pick on every single player. Manuel fucking Bowie. Do you know what I mean? They just weren't as good, as consistent, as powerful. They all seemed to be small little motherfuckers compared to some of the big beasts we had. Even Bergkamp was a big man. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't one that was going to fight and start beating you up. You know what I mean? He was a big, strong, physical presence. Petite Vieira. Do you know what I mean? Apart from maybe Lundberg and Overmars, our little nippy wingers, they were the small bits to our club. Everyone else was big foot, fucking 6 footer, big motherfuckers. Suddenly we went more slight in midfield. Song, Nasri, Fabregas, even though Fabregas was a fucking baller, we went this very slight rate, and the people like, I don't know, Roy Keane and all that used to come along and chop us up a bit more. I don't know, it kind of changed. But guys, as you all know, we could talk all night about this, and you know what? I'm nice and hot and sweaty. I'm gonna have to go to a quick shot run, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm out of here, people. I fucking love and adore you all. Please get a massive like on the video. It has been kind of a lit stream. And please subscribe if anyone happens to be new, but I'm sure you're not. Guys, Lundberg, Usman, Hanyumi, Hussein, Blazer, Lieka, WB, Linda, all of you, all fucking legends. Please get the link going around. I must get down to the stadium, start fucking getting the channel out there again, start making the home fans seeing my face, and making myself a regular around the stadium and getting the channel out there. Guys, peace and love and shouts out to you all. Again, please get a like on the video. I hope you've enjoyed the fucking live stream tonight. It's been lit. I wouldn't have been here for 2.5 hours, believe me. It's been fucking lit. Guys, you've all been on fire. Please keep all of these thoughts in for tomorrow. We'll be chasing up Henderson, Tammy the Great, Abraham, Any Truth in Edmond, Tapsoda, and obviously then, the goalkeeper, right back, central midfielder, the number 10. The search continues. But we'll be chasing up them other 3 as well. Henderson, Tapsoda, and obviously Tammy, the great Chelsea striker, Abraham. Big up, brother. Legendary stream. Thank you so much. Lundberg Camp, you'll have to come on before the start of the season again. We'll have to have a prediction night, innit? You're going to have to come on for that one, innit? We'll get WB or someone else involved. We'll have our predictions for the season when we pretty much know who's in, who's out of the football club. But shouts out to you all. Peace out to you all. Enough love and respect out the building, guys. Please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back again tomorrow live, and a probability of an upload in the day. I keep threatening to go down to the stadium. I'll upload a video from the stadium, put that up in the daytime, and then I'll be back live tomorrow night, guaranteed. Respect, people. Good night, y'all.